Ciao! Bună seara! Nu știu dacă sunteți așa mulți deja în chat. O oră mai diferită și plus că joacă nave acum, așa că vă aștept după. Salut Lorean! Salut Riad! Salut Râbână! Ce să zic, azi avem un musafir mai special, așa că o să schimbăm pe limba engleză. Îmi pare rău pentru ăștia care intrați după și mă întrebați. E acolo împind de ce vorbim pe engleză, pentru că astăzi avem pe acest băiat, Augustin CS, cum e cunoscut, care aruncă bombe pe YouTube. Și o să vedem dacă e ceva de băieții ăștia de nenei, nu? De ce mă aud de 3-4 ori? Avem stream-ul meu. Atâta pot. Mă scuzați. Da, vedem dacă e ceva de băieții ăștia de nenei, dacă știu ei ceva să joace. So, from now on, it's gonna be English. I will try to respond to Romanian comments, but try to address to the guest in English if you wanna say something about him. If you just ask opinion Huxi, it's okay, you can write that in Romanian. But yeah, that's it. I will unmute now on Discord, so hello Austin, if you're here. How you doing? How long ago did you wake up? I can't believe you have this sleep schedule in NA. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, man. You're full jobless like me. Full streamer life. Right, then we go into this match. I'm gonna switch the scene now. We also have an Easter egg for this live, so keep watching out for it. It's funny one, I swear. Austin saw it before. I think this is the first live I'm doing on my YouTube channel fully in English. I've answered questions in English before, but you're my first international guest, so welcome Austin. Let's see what we can't hear Austin. Yeah. They can't hear me. It's common on my stream. Technical difficulties, don't worry about this. Let me make sure. Can you hear him now, everybody?
Hello, hello, hello.
Should be good, right? We're not hearing Austin. Îl auzi acum, Lorean?
Can chat hear me?
Some people said, yeah, in chat that they don't hear you.
No,
Okay,
it's there.
they hear you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lorean, my trustworthy mod. Okay, we're gonna watch this game. Changing the scene. Gonna watch. So this is Austin, and we're gonna watch this game. They had a decent run in this qualifier right here. That's not loading. It was qualifier for Bucharest, so there was a chance that Austin could have come here. I sent him a message. I told him to come see me, but he doesn't want to. So he lost this game, and yeah, I think it was a pretty close game considering the opposition. I think these guys are, well, they're a pro team compared to Austin's team, which is like a streaming team. So that's the difference. And I think they put up a good fight. They won Nuke barely, and we're gonna watch Nuke and see if they could have done something even better. And yeah, we forget about Ancient and Trey, probably.
I'm very unlucky.
Yeah, I also believe like 13-4 scores are usually indicative of bad luck. Okay, we're gonna watch that. This is Austin. He's kind of playing star roles right now for Mythic. Most of them on CT. Not sure if T that much. I saw some. So yeah, he's high fragging, high potential, you know. Gonna go into demo. You see my screen, Austin? Well?
Yes, I see your screen.
Alright. I switch the scene. Yeah, let's see what NA's greatest has to offer.
NA savior.
Alright. Let me put the chat on my phone. So again, if you wanna tag or address us directly, please do so in English. I'm more saying this for the people that will come after the Navi game, because then it's gonna be full shock usually when the Jaxi squad comes. Hello Claudio. Austin, what do you think about IM performance in Navi? Do not answer this if you don't have a positive answer, Austin. No, you can
I
say.
mean,
I don't mind, but
I
it's your
think
risk.
recently he's been great in Navi recently. And there was a time when he first joined the roster where there was a lot of question marks, but I think he's really come into his own.
Never in doubt.
We doubted, but we just didn't know.
You doubted. I never doubted. I blamed Beat and so whoever was baiting him. But yeah, one interesting statistic that came out pretty recently is that IM is a top 3 eco fragger in the world right now, which is quite questionable, I want to say, because he never used to eco frag when I was in his team.
Oh man, it's not a good look for him.
Yeah, might not be. Alright, we're gonna watch this. You guys start, since you picked it, we're gonna start P, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is their pick. Why am I picking so long? Fucking flom nom 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 AFK. I doubt you said like nasty words in chat, right? Because you're
No,
live
no,
streaming.
of course not.
I've had surprises on streams before.
Really?
The cheeky N word, yeah.
No, not in this game.
With pro players, I mean. We don't say who. It's only one guy. I saw like
Interesting.
randoms and members and like subs, but it's on all live streams, so probably a lot of the people do not remember it. Oh, you're doing the Romanian strat? No, you're not. Wait, I need to.
I don't know what the. I don't know who called this pistol.
You saw into the
It was me.
future.
Nah, I called this one.
Nah, it's a random one. It's like just a pop. That guy's blind from it. Okay.
I mean, you know, I don't think there's a lot to look at in a pistol
No,
round
not
typically.
Not this one, necessarily. Nice flash.
I mean,
Good job.
we are mostly just a plug team, so we
Yeah.
are like all of our pistols are kind of just like ideas, like, oh, this might be cool, and then if we hit the shots, we win the round. If not, then where you go.
They are a pug team indeed. I can confirm after assisting some of their practice. Munstur, what do you like the ex-Danish from G2? Yes, AZ is one of my favorite players. Okay. Yeah, it's one thing I noticed from Mythic, from my time with you guys, that you don't have a clue how to play anti-eco. So let's see this one. Okay, the mullet smoke. Oh, what's this? Very nice. He dropped silently this time.
I normally do. It was just a bad day when you were watching.
More McDonald's that day.
Yes, exactly. So like in this
Plays it
round,
well, yeah.
I'm calling these rounds, by the way. In this round, I know that they're likely to force, so I called for the, you said, what do you call this? The Malik smoke, the one on top mini?
We call it mullet because it looked like a mullet.
Mullet?
Yeah.
Oh, the mullet. Oh, the
Looks
mullet
like,
smoke.
how's your
Okay.
haircut?
Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, the mullet smoke, we throw this, and then garage, because I know that Slate is a little anti. I know he likes to buy scouts on forces, so I just
Okay.
wanted to, like, force him back a little bit so that I could, like, fake a little bit of pressure and hopefully bait them into lobby crunch. We have 4 there, so
Okay, that's
kind of the
interesting.
idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say that you play it well for the type of round that you're running because you don't have a decision yet, so you're just hiding forever. You're not
Right.
taking active duels against him. But especially if you say that he likes to take scout, he might be, that's why you smoke like this, I assume, huh?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. He might be forced into taking this, which might
And then
be a-
I throw those flashes so that he has to keep falling back, and he has no
Yeah.
info if we go secret.
Yeah, he has, by what he's saying, he has 2 people committed to him. So in theory, if you do this now, it's actually good for your ramp guy to prod, maybe like have something like that. But I think you're pulling the trigger a bit early with your flash because you don't have a fallback. So I want to
Right,
see like
right.
where it goes from here. Like what you say makes sense, but I want to see where it goes. 'Cause yeah, see the smoke is fading now. And now you don't have an end round. And if they're smart, they're probably gambling something now. Because they should know that you're not heavy outside. Which one are you? You are 7. I will talk to chat from time to time. Hope you don't mind.
It's okay.
Vă lăsarea puțin mai târziu. No, the Easter egg has not been revealed yet. Or maybe it has. But nobody got it yet.
So like
Just
in
waiting.
a round like this,
Yeah.
it's like I get to my spot and then Flum takes over. Like he will mid round a little bit. Since obviously being a pug team, like I'm not an IGL
Yeah.
and Flum is not an IGL, but we like kind of put the rounds together. You know,
I don't
like
want to be too critical. Generally, I want to focus more on your POV. But this round, if you want my take, how it looks like you're a pug team, like you're switching IGL
Okay.
mid round because you're at 0.51 with no end round, barely any map control, and 0 util. So right now
Right.
you're just hoping to get something here, to get lucky. Like if this prod would have happened as you're doing your stuff or like very close after, it would have made some sense with what you're saying. Like you're trying to pull the guy that is here to be like attentive on you.
Yeah, so we just need it. So if I want to call this again, we just need more util so that we can still like end
Yeah.
the round.
You probably want a set from somebody to like flash you and like get you here, and then you can use your set like a bit more actively, like when you know your teammate is good, like when they say ready, then you can use your set if that's the purpose of the
Right,
anti-eco.
right.
It's not
Okay.
like a bad anti-eco, it's just like your worst win percentage right now. And I'm not sure how you're gonna be able to get active. You're probably gonna turn into some late lurk. Your team actually had ramp because the other team is also NPCs. But they are heavy down, and now you're kind of like jerking off, you know? Like, what am I doing? Am I stepping? Am I not? Am I baiting? And you
No.
are. But it's with purpose. It's really hard to save Coop right now. You have teammate, you're playing it well, you're not revealing your position. You shouldn't worry too much, yeah, on saving Coop. It's a very smart idea, and yeah, a bit lucky there, but we get there. Cleanest mythic anti-eco I've seen.
I mean, normally we lose, so fair enough.
Yeah, I've seen some questionable anti-eco losses with you. The fast anti-eco, not the kind I like, but you did some utilize him because I skip pretty fast.
Yeah, so Mully top hut, double flashes.
All right. Playing the Lurk pretty well. You're pretty, you know, you're giving a lot of fights, but it is an A. It's micro stuff. For example, like you've got A for free. You barely got any entries. Where are they?
Playing exits.
Yeah. They want.
That's what we were calling.
They're here. They're
Yeah.
whatever. So like,
I just didn't think he could be on the roof. He like flanked that side and gets on the
even
roof.
the
And
roof. The roof doesn't matter. Like if you notice here when you did this, like it's a very small thing, but you can lose by it. Like you're going out for fights that you aren't ready for. Like you are here for a lot of time. Let me show you. So you're coming. You're audible in this position. You're here for a bunch, like a bit of time.
right.
Now Hyza has something for you. Let's see how long it passes until Hyza doesn't have that for you. So now he doesn't. This is, I guess it's like a second is not the worst. But technically someone could have made it here. That's my point. Like you weren't really ready for this.
Right.
And you don't really have a purpose to get a fight now. You don't need to get fights from your people. Like even now, like you're kind of lingering around. You're not sure. Coop is full sprinting at 3 HP. We love to see it. It's not a big deal. It's just my preference to see the lobby guy be super responsible. Nice. Crosshair placement. He kind of expected your angle, weirdly enough.
Yes, NA talent, Fruit Cup X.
I saw him on your stream. Very, very responsible. All good so far. It's the best you can hope for. Good start. Have some people alive in an anti-eco.
Yeah, but that's like gotta be our worst thing, is keeping people alive against like low buy or in general.
The thing I told you about, like being more responsible individually, and another trick. I forgot what I'm gonna say. What it is. Oh, it's exiting. I see you guys don't know how to exit sites. Like anytime you win a round
Yeah.
like this, it's like a guy jerking off with a nade in their hand, a guy full sprinting knife out going spawn, a guy like looking for kills here. It's like fully random. Let's see if it shows this game so I can more show to the viewers.
I'm sure it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this round we did
yeah.
a rush into a ramp hit, and I've just turned into outside lurk after I threw the util.
Okay, so you're doing the util. Maybe I can show the set for the people. It's a very common set that people use. Do you have a lineup for it, or you're just feeling it?
Yes, but I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
It's like you know, you look at the line at the top of the ladder, and yeah, it's very loose.
Normally, I just aim at like the ladder at my head level here, and that's how I do. it. And you don't have to move the cursor here. I can show you that after when we do nades.
And then you just have the same as flashes, and those flashes are good as well. They blind people that are like, just like jumping. Yeah.
I think this might be blinding teammates, so be careful with this.
If they do come out, yes, but like, we're not worried that much about it this round.
Okay, we're gonna pay attention. We're gonna see if what you're saying makes sense. Like if your excuse is valid. But yeah, this is a good one. It blinds the people that try to come out here and like spray you. Okay, you still have a smoke, but you're full passive as a lurker. A huge message. Austin, I've been wondering what's your opinion on aim trainers. I have asked this on your live once, but I think you didn't see the question. You talked about it once, but I'm not sure if you are into it. Aim trainers, aim labs, Kovacs.
I don't like aim trainers personally. It's just my personal preference. I prefer playing in game like deathmatch aimbots, like anything that uses the game's mechanics. But I don't think they're bad. I actually have a video on my channel where I talked to Elige about it, and Elige is a really big advocate for aim trainers. But you can see his take on it. But my take is I don't like them.
Okay, you played it pretty well so far. You're quiet, but the only problem is here that once you're known, like if these people were ready, Heiza needs to be super aware, and he isn't really. But it's not the Heiza demo review. You're also like taking your time quite well. I don't understand why they're not doing anything. That's a very smart smoke from your part. Seeing he's an upper, but he got you. Unlucky. He got you? He didn't get you.
No kid.
Nice, very smart with a smoke. You knew that there was only one guy here, otherwise this guy probably would have pushed. So he's likely like somewhere around this area. So what you did is isolate, like make it hard for this upper to kill you on the cross, so you can focus on the diffuser.
Right.
Very nice. So far, pretty well played, you know, like expecting way worse.
I can. No, this is
trust
me, I am no. I play like this. Like I play very like calculated.
Yeah.
When the team starts to get like a little silly, I am a bot because I don't know how to like I cannot take chaos and come out on top, you know? When it's more structured and organized, I see everything and I can follow it.
I know you're usually quite like a responsible player by yourself because you put a lot of thought into your game, but I also see a lot of like stereotypes in your gameplay a lot of time. Okay, I'm gonna go back and watch this round and read a huge message in chat again. That's why I asked. I actually followed the lead gaming routine, and obviously I've seen improvements, but actually in-game work is way more important. Yes. In my opinion too. Better way to spend your time, but I've also been converted by the bald guy into appreciating or at least rating aim trainers, if anybody cares for my opinion. I think it actually works for like for everybody to an extent. Like if you're new, you should especially like do something. What the hell did you get? Lobby crunch instantly and you all died.
Yes, so this is them. Like honestly, we have talked so much about we play for lobby a lot on anti-ecos, and I say like we need to know how to like play off of each other so we're not getting caught off. They do the double like whatever you call the spot, but they don't
do it at all.
Yeah, see, this is our biggest problem, right? Like sometimes they just go full NPC, and then
this right here, like truck lover 86 is the mother of NPC. He's throwing the fucking nade at the door now. Like against a lobby push, that against the forced buy, that the plan is to just be alive for 20 seconds, he practically says, yeah, you can kill my teammate. Yeah, you can also come door.
Yeah.
This is not great. And I guess it's also a bit because of shooting. I don't want to say it's only
Yeah,
the
but
positions
the
are
shooting would
crap.
have been easier if we were in the right spots.
Yeah, generally, like I explained a bit to you when we were in scrim, but I want to stay away of this area
Mm-hmm.
in an anti-eco and give easy trade. So there's this, like you can turtle up here pretty easily because you like it offers you flexibility to play with two because you can actually go and respond into ramp if you kill these people and like kind of pincer them after a while.
Right.
And I want to be here especially. Ideally, you also have one on the roof, but you don't blow up the door. If you're gonna blow up the door here, you must be pretty sure that they're not gonna like lobby crash
Right.
on you. Because then that just makes one extra thing to be worried about. It's very obvious, but I guess Truck Lover 86 didn't put this much thought into it. And yeah, this leaves Austin by himself and say, what the fuck, how you die?
Yep.
Also, a detail that he has the bomb right now. So I don't think personally this is the best play. Exactly.
Yeah.
This
So
is two NA players meeting each other.
yeah. So at least in this situation,
Yeah.
it's like a split second decision. They know I'm the outside guy,
Yeah.
and so I figured like they would expect me to be rapping or like in mini or something. So
They
I'm like, if
are.
I just catch
This
this
guy
timing,
is.
because I feel like they grab guns and they try to reposition, and I thought that if I could get through that smoke, but you know,
I don't think it's a bad decision, but it's like a super try hard one to like want to make a play. Usually, how you like you're not in a bad 1v2 right now. You
right.
have the bomb. There's like, of course, they can be aware, but there's two people alive. Like being aware
Mhm.
doesn't mean two people are dealing with this.
Right.
Or like the point is that you should also play for like the most obvious thing is like people in this general area still being a threat. So like
Yeah.
if your whole thought process relies on outsmarting like a future move, you're not playing in the present, if that makes sense. Like you're exposing
Right.
yourself to a risk that is very obvious. It's like
Yeah.
it's also a lot of Romanians, something that a lot of Romanians suffer from because of one streamer that we have that likes to push smokes. It's not
Hmm.
do it okay, but the idea to like force scenarios where you need
Right.
like here in my opinion, like if you're in a 1v3 or like something that's even worse actually, like if it's a 1v1, I see it. If you're very low HP and you don't really have like another out, that's still okay.
Right.
But like you have
So
bomb, you're unknown, you have full HP, you have way better things to do there. Probably.
all right. So basically, you're saying that I overthought and just outplayed myself.
Yeah, by
Yeah, okay.
trying too hard to outplay the opponent, basically.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't
That
think
makes
it's
sense.
like one of those that you shouldn't do that, but like it's
Yeah, it's just the wrong time to do
yeah,
that.
if it's a common occurrence, it's probably not gonna show like good win percentage in these if you're always gonna make these plays.
Right.
But I don't see always, I also once. Yeah, and especially there like you have bomb, your other objective is just to get the bomb down and keep pressuring the
Right.
economy. Okay, now you slow the game down. Okay. Yeah, you're still dead to this, by the way. I talked a bit with Austin one time, like how to clear outside, so I will show the whole sequence after we finish the...
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's not a likely timing, but there is a timing, that's what I'm saying. Like, he gets
Mm-hmm.
here before, like, he gets past this, to be specific, a good spawn, before you can actually... Maybe I can actually show this to you. 1 second. Gonna show to the viewers as well. You see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna show it to you as well. So, not sure exactly where the good spawn is, but it's probably this, right? Like,
I mean, you're
somewhere
looking. You could see them in spawn right now, right?
here. It's only these 5 spawns on you?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's the one that Wolfie has right now.
Let's say it's Wolfie, yeah?
Yes, that's the best one.
And it's Wolfie. He's jumping here. He's here. 10 seconds, 61. Let's say like 11:50 because he wants to shift here. So 12. Let's say you're like a middle of the pack spawn. I'm not sure, like this, let's say. So you're this guy. Let's see if it's actually true. You kind of can only see him from here. So it's like very close, but he has to shift. That's the idea. So
In my experience so far, I haven't really had anyone that's gotten there without me knowing, but
okay.
it's also, I'm sure it can happen and it will happen one
The point
day.
is that if it's super close, there is room for error or for like pathing, basically. Like I'm showing you here as it's close of the perfect pathing that you can have, basically.
Right.
So there is always room for it. That's my point. Like you can get here with noise happening or stuff like this without that guy knowing. So it's good if you can be on this, but usually you can't be on this because this is also like a thing. Like this is a
Right.
gap here. Like you can't, as a T, you can't really like move past this area to see people. Like he can pick
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
There's stuff. So you actually can't just like fully rush this area right here, basically.
Right.
As a T. So in my opinion, it's always like a second that he can do it with the best spawn that someone can come here without being known or without being 100% confirmed. I'll switch back to the game. It's a small thing, but it's just something that you're always exposing yourself to as a risk, and I want to explain that it's possible. And of course, like these angles, like being here, like it's every time. Like City can get there every time. Let me see the chat. Munstur regularly is playing and you're doing... Yeah, it was a poorly timed one. I wanted to start early, but no comment.
Nah, this is my fault.
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. It's Romanians have national watch time when it's Navi playing. You'll see the vote. No problem. If Navi wins fast, what's the score at Navi? Someone tell me in chat. Okay, so again, it was like an A round, but you're not always not that involved. Did you see him there? You didn't, right?
No.
I guess you start hunting, yeah.
Yeah, we knew they were saving. They heard them run back.
Yeah. I don't think it's a bad idea to go. You are pretty conservative.
So I
for your
already
play.
can see, like, from what we talked about in the scrim, like, throwing this second set of diag smokes would be perfect in
Yes.
rounds like that. Yeah. But we just didn't get that far in that instance, but...
It's a very eye-opening sentence. I gave him the mythic prac probably.
And, I mean, it's not eye-opening, but I can see it immediately how it helps us.
First round you're going fast. Bit unaware, but this guy, you caught his timing. That means you have Boulevard until down. Maybe here is a bit iffy. You're going kind of full W, but I guess you had some info that nobody's down somewhere.
No, not really. I just assumed that since I caught the guy off guard completely, that there was unlikely to be someone down already. Like, he didn't know that I could be, like... Well, like,
I
the
don't
first guy
know.
that saw me going down, like, the timing is
think
not very
here-
good for that rotate. Yeah.
No, I think here, if you're spotted, he can instantly drop if he was like in this area. But you're lucky these
Right.
people wanted to do something else with the round. They were trying to lobby crunch. Like
Right.
for me, I had rule in my team. Like, if we can make a vent drop rotate, we do it. Like you just pull this guy instantly. You probably know that it's not gonna be the outside guy, which is like a likely rotator. So A is gonna be weak likely from your play, what you're doing here. But you definitely should expect to be like at least clearing these angles here.
Right,
Like, you're
right.
kind of hoping that there's nobody down already. But you were right in assuming, and they also pushed lobby and you also won the fight. The weird thing is that you're unknown right now. Which is, I don't understand why.
I just don't think they had any sound cues.
Yeah.
I mean, they know I'm down, don't get me wrong, but I think they just never heard me open the door.
That might be a trick against NA teams to just book it secret because they don't have comms. It's like 5 people saying, I'm lit, and nobody hears it. There's someone saying, one can be down. Okay. So far, you're winning on economy more than anything else. You're not really outplaying them. It's just out-aiming and winning the right rounds. You're playing very standard. You bought new armor, I was about to say. 9-8 Navi, City Anubis. Okay.
Nah, so they lost. Unlucky.
That could be a loss to Furia. I'm not gonna lie. I never understand, like, how Navi can struggle with a team like Furia.
I don't know either,
It's
man.
the opposite. Like you're supposed to beat teams like this so free, because their structure is so questionable. You're making a lot of noise here. If there's a guy main, he's hearing this. You can perfectly
Yeah,
hear
that's
people
actually yeah,
here.
yeah.
So this is a very
I just
heavy
realized.
outside start, and yeah, this guy for sure heard shit. For sure, we can actually see it. He heard one roof. He heard one silo. He heard one of you outside. Yeah, he for sure knows.
The problem
people
here is
outside.
that everybody on my team is trying to do stuff
Yeah,
while I've been doing stuff the entire
Exactly.
time. Yeah.
the only thing that you have, that's why you need protocols and like roles at the start. Roles is just like a patch, like a duct tape solution to just have like
Mhm.
dedicated stuff. But it should be like understanding of how a round is supposed to look. That's why you watch the demo to see like, oh, what does the first guy do? What does the second guy do normally? What does the third? Not just like what util needs to exist and like it's a question mark timing between them. Like how many do we reveal? What do we do next? So like every one of you is smart enough to know like what kind of util you need to progress and this kind of stuff, but you're not syncing it at all. Like nobody's looking, as you say, like nobody's looking what the other is doing. Everybody's trying to play by themselves even with util.
Right.
Yeah, it probably is comms now that I'm only this, I do that, I do whatever, but there's no follow-up for this. That's insane that he nuked this.
I don't know why he did that. I've never seen this.
Look at this. They're
Yeah.
heavy outside. There's a mullet smoke. Not threatening at all. Like you can still see here.
Yep.
Like the only thing you're praying for right now is that nobody shifts this mullet smoke what you were trying to do to catch this guy that's looking with his ass.
Yep.
What does he do to make sure that doesn't happen? He nukes the smoke.
It's insane. We can't plan for that.
200 IQ plays.
Ay.
And he wrecked you. 2 snap. Sometimes racism wins. That's all I can say.
Well, at least the plan this round was we wanted to have Cooper peek outside, so we did the same things we do against the eco to try to force Slight into those spots. I wanted to get in the smoke, and then I was gonna have Cooper peek from back red or boosted red, and then whenever he shoots or Slight shoots, I was gonna go through the smoke and try to get the space. A little pug, but you know we don't.
Okay.
At a certain point, like I feel uncomfortable throwing the diag smokes every round since it's like our only win condition. So we're just trying something different. Was it good? Probably
I
not.
don't think it's a bad idea. Generally, like I'm a fan of in NA after being in NA for a year and a half. I'm a fan of keep pushing what works until they can fix it. If they can't show a solution, if they're not able to end on sites on T or to defend, if you do a proper ending on them, then you don't need to make it more complicated than it is. Just open yourself up to more variables and like doubting yourself and this kind of shit. But yeah, like you gotta keep taking momentum. I don't mind. Any call on T is okay if the execution is right, and it wasn't this time, but you still got 1 for 1, which leaves your team in a decent position. Let's see what happens. This time they have you till to end, but this guy made a play, and yeah, we talked about this. Why direct smokes are good. He knows there's nobody outside. He doesn't even care that there could be one left. He knows it's everybody inside. Op is ready ramp. He's still making a dumb play. They are ready on A. Then just probably get destroyed.
Yep.
Not on you. I'm not sure exactly what your business was here. You wanted to shift this, I assume?
I wanted to walk to like the unbreakable box, you know?
Okay, like here.
Yes, exactly.
And then
I wanted to
box.
wait until their opper or somebody else shoots and then I was walking through,
Not a bad
but I
idea.
got naded. I did not expect that.
I did my homework to see like how to play with the model song, so I will teach you some tricks for CT.
Okay.
But so far, this side is flowing.
Right, so in these rounds, I've talked to them about this before, but like I said, I do my own thing outside all the time, and I'm planning ahead for when we are all here. It's like I'm normally making noise. The reason is because that way when we're all here, I can keep making noise so that I can like they're just getting used to me, right?
Okay.
Like they're used to hearing me make full noise outside. And if we ever have like
That's
four,
interesting that you
they
say it
just walk.
because this game you weren't really that noisy except one of the rounds.
Well, when I went across with the truck smokes before,
Okay.
I ran.
Yeah.
So like this time I made it, I made a
Yeah,
couple of steps.
if
I
you
jump
set this
spotted
up, it's
Molly
possible
secret.
to cross like this. I want to show you another thing, which this time I'm 100% sure is unexpected. I'll show it to the people as well. So this right here is huge time to get down to secret. Even if you're rushing insta or whatever, I would say it normally takes like 25 seconds, even with this set of smokes to
Right.
get down. Like let's say a bad spawn can cross here super quick.
Yeah.
Like not through the box, but like you can be very quick here.
Yep.
If you don't have anybody silo, which I think you didn't have, I'm pretty
No,
sure
we
you
didn't.
didn't have, this is a huge risk. So again, you were quite unaware yourself of this specific thing.
But if we
But-
go back,
Yeah.
just because I'm curious, can't I see if that person takes the timing when I jump spot?
Oh, what
Like,
do
are
you,
you
what
sh-
do you jump spot?
Like at the beginning of the
me
round.
see,
So when
let
you,
me
yeah, just watch right here. After I throw the smoke, when I jump spot, I would see this person if he was trying to go secret, right?
Let me see. Depends.
So I
If
throw
there's a
flash.
glaive smoke, no, but yes.
I would see
if
him.
there's no
Yeah.
glaive smoke, you would see this exactly.
Yeah. So he's not
That's true.
there.
Okay, let's see. At this point,
Maybe I'm still jump spotting.
you are still jump spotting. Okay,
Yeah. I did it again.
I'll just start from start to finish to see your motion. You're flashing. Can't be. Small timing now.
Timing for sure, but
Yes.
it's not likely. And now they naded, so it's very unlikely.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a 10% thing, but I just wanted to highlight it that it's
No,
a
of course,
possibility
of course.
for the viewers.
I'm just making sure that everything is still fine though.
I think for this round you're fine. You just crosshair placement a bit off for the timing. Yeah, this is it is something.
Yeah, actually though, I did tell him I wanted him to do this because they were spamming the smokes. Like I wanted to try to get him to
Get the
be able to
pick.
catch somebody off.
Okay.
And the plan here is to actually wrap outside. So
You have bomb bleeding for you.
it's also tech. Just trying to trade him.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. You crossed, you went back. It's probably a mid round. I don't think this was the plan from the beginning to just
No.
yeah. I don't know what is based on. I guess this. Did they make a lot of noise on Flom?
Yeah, well, I would assume I don't know, but I would assume since he smoked off that he had info, and that's why we chose to wrap.
Yeah. That's interesting, but I think I explained once when we were screaming this. Bit off topic question. What do you think is about the current state of female CS pro scene, and would you coach it's for me. A tier 1 female team? No. I wouldn't coach for personal reasons. And yeah, it's something. The state is not good, but it's not only because of the people in them. It's just no work support. What can you do? Austin knows best being from NA.
True.
Yeah, this is not ideal. They spotted bomb. They kind of know the end round here.
Yeah.
Let's see how you behave. Oh. What is this guy doing? You're so crazy. Put cup
Yeah.
X and freshy. Okay.
Yeah, I think we should have just went lower. We
Yes.
kind of overcooked.
Yes, I explained to you like what happened when we were lobby crunching on CT. I explained on when we were screaming, right? Like what your
Yes.
next options are.
Yes, yes.
So they left one, they smoked, they know it can't be lobby the next thing. So the
then
only
they come
threat
clear wrap.
is you see the very next thing you worry about is do you know if they can be down? They don't
Mhm.
know you can be down, and outside of that you also did these smokes, which you're very likely to cross with. So they should be aware of you going down now, but they already lost their timing. They need to go fast into ramp. They can't make it in time if you already went down. Like if this
Right.
happened for Flom right as you're crossing, he can tell you just speed up. You have everything. There's no way they can catch to vent in time. There's no way that more than one, if the RAM player was AFK, can be anchored. So what's gonna happen? You're just gonna have a brawl in a good area for you, like here, basically.
Right.
When you get down. So yeah, as you say, like it's overcooked, but only if Blom saw. Let me see actually if he knows when you're crossing. I think they were pretty silent about it. That's why I'm questioning it. No, they didn't give shit. So now... Oh, they didn't. No, that's why you overcooked, because you didn't know this. Only when he gets smoked about now, you have an idea that they have full lobby. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
They were really just in a good setup.
You're a fog team, so I don't want to go off too much about like you don't have endings or plans or whatever. Like you're just going with the flow most of the time on his side.
Yeah.
Individually, I think you were quite on guard. You just got traded in a situation that they shouldn't give that fight to you. You're a hero rifle. Very smart readjustment. You know what's gonna happen next. Very good. Aim is looking good. It's an interesting movement that you did here, and you got rewarded twice for it. It's something that they should be aware of. Like sometimes you would see this person is jump spotting or is holding like a weird angle. A thing I don't like this for you. I'm not sure if I should explain it here. It's more for CT, but I can explain you briefly. So I don't normally wanna go into window from this one.
Yeah, it's the other one. I know it's because you get killed while jumping. Exactly. I know about this.
Okay. So what happens if they hold like this angle right here, which is the safest one?
Yeah, you just die.
Crouch, because you have to jump here.
Yeah.
You just die. So if one is playing retake in the normal, like most NPC angle ever, you just die to that. Like you see how much time you're just not ready for that. And yeah, you make a play, skip a step, but you get rewarded for your good play after that.
Hero AK.
Yeah, hero AK and you won the round. The trade made the round. That's the mechanics speak. In Romania, we say shooting speaks. Here it would be nice if we save 3 guns, but we have other plans.
Yeah. We're trying to take the op away.
I guess we are, but I'm not sure. Like, Coop is almost fucking knife out in here, and like Truck is knife out in spawn. Like,
yeah.
Just choose a side and go together on that, no?
From my POV, they say we're gonna go get the op, and it's like, okay. And then I'm just sitting there babysitting the bomb.
I think it's smart to babysit, but it's not a situation where it makes sense for them to go for ninja on B.
Yeah.
You shouldn't take the risk regardless. Like, I don't mind if you all are going here and you're exiting like ramp, like trailing them basically, and they go together to search for this right the up here. I don't mind. So you being there, I don't think he's gonna take.
Just a rush this round. It looks like bomb bought a Mac 10. Same thing as before.
Let's see the flashes.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see.
I'm now curious because maybe I am trolling.
Hey!
Yeah. Wait, look at that one. There's one flash that landed outside the hut. Yes, I troll, but they also trolled themselves.
So the first one is good.
The first one's good.
Because
yes,
it
okay.
lands here. The second one, that's one thing. Like, I think you need a bit more strict or a bit more like practiced of a lineup. Because if they come out hot, they're copying this.
Oh, I guess I just throw one. Okay, we figured it out. Because look at them. Well, okay, first of all.
One is fine. If you want more or whatever, they should be scaling flashes.
Yes, of course. That makes so much sense. And look, we're also throwing the other window flash as well. So I just throw one, they throw that's the second flash.
This is chalk. Like here, what happens here is barbarism. I don't know how to call it. It's insanely bad, this one. 'Cause normally,
No, you don't. No, really?
yeah, it's horrible. It's not even an opening flash. Like you see, it doesn't even catch the heaven guy because of this.
Really?
Yeah, it's horrible. So these flashes through this window have to land here.
Behind silo, yeah.
So you can
But we don't have
actually
time on a
hit
rush.
this on a rush. That's what I'm saying. Like your opening flash should be one of these, either this or like this sequence here. Normally, I like to do one like a sequence with a decoy in this, and the rest should be scaling. On a rush, you shouldn't have like two people staying behind and
Right.
chucking
Okay.
shit.
So I see it now, though. So, but if we call this in the future, I'll just say I'll throw,
Yeah.
you know, hut molly and one flash, and then we need that out hut flash, and someone needs to
For
throw
you
flashes in.
individually, what I would do is like, if you want to be the guy throwing util, you just have to be super mindful of your timing. Like if the guy is, if you're a bad spawn, or at least if you're the worst spawn, okay, and you're doing util, the guy can be there fast. Like
Right.
only if you were the best spawn and you're throwing util, you kind of have time for both. But it's not really a point. Like you're not going heavy door. This is just supposed to be an opening flash to get these people in these angles to turn or blind, or like to make them
Right.
uncomfortable. It's not supposed to be blinding them as your teammates are fighting. It's very unlikely that it can blind them and not your teammates ever.
Okay.
So that's the point. Like in a rush, you're trading off the surprise factor, that's your bonus, but you're also trading off the ability to throw the best util, as you're saying. Like you can't throw the perfect exec on a rush. Now you have to come in. Caught in 4K with the flash. Oh, what a mid round from Team Mythic. Everybody's
We
going.
do. Yeah, we never saw the ramp player, so
Yeah.
I called the vent drop.
That's nice. If you never see him, he's probably flank or heaven.
Yep.
I mean, in that situation, he shouldn't be ramp still, regardless.
Yeah.
That's a nice position. For those who don't know, you are not visible from this side at all.
Yeah, and then I
Regardless if you have
peek
an
because I
M4,
think he's
A1 or
saving and I
not.
get owned.
Yeah, I'm not speaking about that. Maybe we skip it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Why are you peeking? What? With shift! Blah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you sold this?
No.
Okay. If you sold it.
But we could have, yeah. I would
I
have been.
understand
Yeah.
why you're not aware, because this guy's making a bad play right now. To like
Yeah.
not want to save his gun and like, you won the round. You're not like
Yeah.
in a threat anymore.
It's
but
not. It's not full troll. It's just very.
It's just
It's just
valuing
troll.
your life. Like generally, what I see you is like you're getting caught off by like small possibilities, just because you're thinking of the macro too hard.
Right.
You're not playing in the moment, not playing the present that well. Or at least in like the low pressure situation. But it matters, like you died a lot of times because of this. Okay.
Second flash is troll. We know now.
Now you know. But this time they were a bit more ready. Freshie chose like a better spot for him. I don't mind the recall here. I think it's actually a good call. Because the safe call here for you would be to play a slow round.
Yeah.
And what they've shown you so far in like the low buy situation is that they're gonna lobby crunch. So you just want to get ahead of them and just take fights with better guns.
Whenever A rush is getting called, is most of the time it's fall. I'm calling that.
That's a send it kind of. Yeah, and from here, there's not much to do. Whatever you want to recover. Still a possible 2v4. It's not like Nuke is not a map that these don't happen ever. Good evening, Munstur. Good soul, Munstur. May I ask your opinion on the legendary IGL Hooksy? He named him this time. I told you people ask me my opinion on Hooksy every live. He's good like me. Full benched. I don't know what's happening with him. I didn't hear a single rumor containing Hooksy. Yeah, I think you're kind of forcing duels or whatever. One thing I like to see in these is that you're either grouped as you are now, or you're doing something with a purpose for a teammate. So
Right.
can something you do here provoke something else somewhere else on the map? Probably.
Most likely not. I feel like not. I feel like we're trapped. We have to
I
just try
think in a
to duel
form
together.
you're right in the sense that they shouldn't, but if you want to do it, like truck needs to be like somewhere to look for it, basically. Even if
Right.
it's a 1%, like you say, it's not a likely one. They should be trolling, but he's in a better spot if he's like here to fish for it.
Right.
Otherwise,
Right.
when you're taking that fight when truck is not ready with you, then it's just like a fight. It's just a fight that's even if you win it, you
Also-
can capitalize.
This setup from them is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. They're
The
both
lower setup?
there's one clock and one under him.
I think
Like
it's nice.
you know, clock is fine, but the guy under him, we just never would have expected that.
For sure, yeah. Here, like, there's no a chance to win this from this POV. I think it's fine
Yeah.
because you're selling him. Like, that's why he can
Yeah,
afford
yeah.
to take these fights. The weird thing is like when you would ever use this setup, because like if you're clock, you have venge rotate. No,
Yeah.
because like this guy fell from ramp. Otherwise, why would he be cloak? So it's a like gimmicky setup. You rarely like run into it. You lost the fight, and I think it's a good piece side. GG, very solid. Individual performance was pretty good. It's actually better than most. I think I've watched 2 Romanians outside that probably don't have half your knowledge, but they're good players.
So I come to EU then? Easy peasy.
I think with the knowledge part on that T side, I think you're like quite close to a tier 2 level pro in terms of like ability. It's just tough to see because like your team is just random
Yeah.
call. Like if you had in rounds, then I can more easily like go in like you did this wrong, you timed this wrong, or whatever. But for you, everything is just straightforward. Like
Yeah.
you just all die or it
Our
works.
CT side is a little bit more fleshed out. I mean, we have talked a lot about like rotates and setups, other like not ace setups, but like everything else is it all makes sense. I feel really comfortable on our CT side. That being said,
Good
this
that
is
you
a
do,
really
'cause
challenging
I
one.
do not. I watch your city side and I think it's worse than the girls who never play Nuke.
Fair enough.
Not sure. Have we ever scrimmed you on Nuke? We must
Probably
have
not.
once, right? At least once.
I don't know. I feel like Nuke was like your perma, right?
Yeah, but it was like a perma that we played, that we like pracked.
Right.
Because it was a perma that people wanted to exploit against us. So like the assholes that pick it get 13-3. Shout out Emulit.
Mhm.
And also like the Shimmer or whatever picked it also against us.
So this start, like we do this with Coop. I will
nice.
start Heaven and I play Anti for Rush.
That's very nice.
So
Very demure, very mindful to as an outside player to start in heaven. It's always good. I think I even said once about when I was in your scrim like it's good to start super strong A when you know you're facing
Yeah.
a bad buy.
I'm telling you, when you watched our scrims, we were not on our A game at all. Like, even me, like playing very sleepy.
Which one are you? Okay. You're booking it, Ram. This is questionable.
Little bit,
There is a smoke up, but smoke is not the world.
yes. Truck trolled. I remember I got upset at him. I told him he does not need to fight that.
Yeah. Especially you saw here, you can see the shadow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super easy. It's like if you play here, you're perfect.
It's literally the only way we could have lost this
Yeah.
round is if he
Yeah, if
gives
you just
himself away.
Give your
Yeah.
anchor player away. I don't think it's the only way, but it's a very frustrating way to lose it because you.
That's
can't
like
do
the
anything
worst
from
way
your
to give
position.
it. Yeah. Because if I just crossfire with him, I could have been spamming the bomb right there, like a lot of options, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just have nothing.
Like this is actually like one guy here and one guy like down here, basically like this. Sorry, this and this is actually like a strong crossfire because a lot of times when they come out, they have to face you both.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have a hell of a lot of a shadow advantage if you are here. Like if you want to come into here, you show your shadow, but if you are already here, they show the shadow anytime they do something here. And down if there's not a smoke.
Right.
So it's strong if you didn't make a good position as an anchor to just exist in this area. And Truck Lover does not like existing. And this is a save, by the way, you're throwing here.
Yeah.
Big troll.
Big troll.
Why is it a troll?
We need to keep our money up.
Yeah, it's obviously it's good why you save, but why doesn't this retake ever make sense for you here?
Unwinnable.
Yeah, it's unwinnable, but for a specific reason. So for me, anytime I see in like one of these decisions, I want to have you to have a win condition, whatever it is. So
Right.
here you don't have positional win condition because you're both coming from the same spot with unknown enemy. So that's not one. You don't have like a timing or like a play or anybody's low. So that's out
So
of
our
the
win
question.
condition is if they all peek with their knives out.
Yes, the only win condition you would have had. So when none of these are possible, the only win condition I think is okay to go for is smoke and kit. You only have one. You only
Right.
have this. So unless someone called the smoke for you, which I was gonna ask that if anybody called
No.
if there's a dead smoke or something like this, unwinnable, troll. So this is what I look for. I do a checklist in my mind for these things. Do I have any positional advantage, timing, whatever? Then it's worth it. Do I have any HP advantage? Worth it. Do I have nade advantage? Worth it. Or no, not worth, but at least I'm not bullying
Viable.
for the decision. Yeah.
Right.
And especially scoreline wise, I think what you say is even worse. Scoreline wise, like you want to keep your money, you want to give yourself chances to get as many rounds as you can. Right? You don't need to do high risk, high reward plays at a 9-4 scoreline.
Right.
It's something Shake likes to play the score basically more with your decisions. And now you're full digger outside. You can see chat. You're full exploded. Very nice round from you.
Yeah.
This is a tilt round, how it looks from Team Mythic.
Yeah, it was a tilt
not
round
bad,
for sure.
Not bad. Not good at all what's happening. I saw you, like, once you lost one of those, like, rounds or whatever, when you were playing the advanced promotion match, like, you lost the one before or whatever, and after that, like, I couldn't make out a single call. Like, I couldn't make out a single end-round plan or whatever. After 15 seconds in the round, everything goes to shit.
Yeah.
So this is, like, mentally, in my opinion, for Mythic, like, top 1 priority. To not throw games if something gets you upset. But I think this is, like, a third of NA teams.
True.
So if you can get a grasp on your mindset, that's good. You usually have someone that's calling attack after those. Like, I'm calling attack after your, like, shit rounds. They like, all good. If they're still broke, he win that, but you win next, they're even worse. Just focus next, make a plan, and, like, commit to it 100%. I get everybody, like, committed to the plan. Everybody focuses on details of the plan and not thinking of the previous round. It's obvious. Everybody says it. It's cliche as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You both don't understand the boost, or you're gonna boost later?
No, we're just stacked around like credit.
Okay. Oh yeah.
We're just like hoping they go for outside wrap here.
Yeah. The Zeus. They go. Oh my god, they he gets to me. I'm so glad it was fucking 2 snap. What are they doing? Like, you see, like, this is a pro team. They're getting paid.
Yeah.
Like, they're doing this. There's one guy here, one guy sprinting credit, and they don't have anything. The bomb is here, like, hello.
I don't know. This round is silly.
America. In EU, you never see this. What do you think, chat, about that round? First map, Navi 0 emotion. Okay, 13-11 Navi then. That's good. Aden carried me. Nice. Victory. NA strat, go kill. It anti-eco. And I think you still would lose this. Not sure if your play is why, but...
Not easy to win this, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a deceiving round.
Yeah.
Looks good, but it's not really.
Not bad, though. I mean, good damage. I mean, they trolled. Don't get me wrong, but...
I want to be critical on you because it's your demo. So you got a rifle and you're, like, kind of low HP. in this situation, what's your win condition here now? Like, how would you play this differently? If
I
you,
mean, I just give the gun to Heiza and just run out heaven altogether, and I'll
without,
go
let's
first.
say you can't join up with Heiza. Like, what do you try? Like, what's your win condition? How do you win the round more often?
Honestly, like now, like being more mindful, like the right answer is to just call for save since our money's already busted. Like
win
it's
the
okay.
round. Fuck the save. I don't mind the decision. I say what you're.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then
Here.
our win condition is I need to somehow like peek off of what my team does.
You need to play together. You
Like
need to trade.
yeah, so it's like either we
I
do
think
that
that's
or
the
like
right
they
position.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
all three.
From your POV now, they know you're heavy outside. You know that you killed their outside pack, so bomb is probably making their way back. What space did you give by revealing
They could
this?
be ramp. They could be
Exactly.
on a.
You gave ramp, you gave A. So your decision is choose to play for one of these and retake for the
Okay,
other.
okay.
That makes sense?
So we should all just group up and go out together,
Exactly.
right? Okay,
Do
I see.
something
I
to
see.
ensure a trade and try to get a favorable like engagement on one guy with 3, because you're most likely gonna trade 2 for 1. So you want to leave your guy
Right.
like somewhere. So you want to make a decision primarily, not necessarily like how you want to play, like just stay next to each other and like shift and go somewhere, but you want to play for something that you're good at. So if you're not gonna reinforce A and like go for a triple main swing or something like this right away, you must have an insurance plan for B, basically. Like you must be strong for B. So you're not like just booking it into ramp into them or like something obvious. So like you can wrap
Okay.
secret, you can do like a crazy thing with numbers basically. That you are
Okay.
strong for something. Here you're not really strong for anything. Like their most obvious plays is that you're just gonna go for a retake, however. Like 3 from one place here or 1-1-1, which is actually I think the worst. What you ended up doing. Especially you personally.
Right. Okay.
It might look like you have a timing here, but you don't. Like you know this. Like there's no timing in which you catch him unaware anymore. He needs to be like full NPC to still be waiting here. Because you already gave A. That's the idea. He's returning with the bomb, so you're just like boxing them in. And they're not gonna give you the fight, obviously, because they're aware lobby is compromised. Just give 1v1s. It's a pug team thing. USP, bait first. Yeah, this is something in Europe that people have ingrained. Like, when they're low or whatever, trade me. NA is a bit more selfish with that. Very important round, considering they have some bonus. So it's super important what you do here, more specifically with comms. It's a bit early. So how does this round look from your POV? Here.
So we know we have one starting lower this round, and so I'm just trying to, well, I don't know. I'm just trying to get info. Maybe I'll spam a little bit. Nading the smokes, trying to buy time to make sure that my guy can be secret.
Yeah? Okay. How does
But
it
I
look?
did nade it a little early.
How does it look presently? Like what's happening now for you?
Nothing. They could be.
After the
It could be an
smoke?
A hit.
They mole it top hot. There's no lurk smoke. Can they be out A?
No.
No. The door is not even blown. Can they be heavy outside?
Now they can.
Yeah, but the timing is that like they just put this up, so they're unlikely to
Oh,
be.
okay. So I
here.
see what you're saying. You're saying I naded way too early. It's like not
Yes.
even close to making
Yeah.
sense. Okay, I see. I see.
Exactly. Like, were they giving you hints that they're going fast outside? No. There's no mollies, there's no flash, there's no nothing.
Okay,
And
I see.
this guy here, most likely, can hear these people here. So if this guy here isn't saying to you that A is in trouble or whatever, or that this is whatever, it's just a slow round for them. You don't know yet where they are heavy, outside or inside. For me, like
Right.
mulling top hat in NA is generally does generally mean they are heavy inside, but this is just a thing I picked up. Like there's not a lot of A lurkers that are comfortable to play roof in NA. So like because they don't know the lineups, obviously. So
Yeah, true.
yeah, that's why usually like I interpret this in NA as at least a 2 lobby start. Yeah, so you use the nade a bit early. I understand what you're saying, that you want to prevent them to be lower fast, but they can't give you a duel physically there. Now they can. They made some noise in ramp, I guess. Yeah, they're popping ramp, but Coop actually managed to block them. So now it's even better. Nothing happened for you outside. There's no re-smoke. Outside is free. There's no way they started heavy outside. You agree, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's move forward. Where are you? You're reinforcing ramp. It is a 5v4, but it's a tricky one because where are they?
They have to be lobby.
They have to be lobby. There's nowhere else that they can be. After Coop shot them down, was it Coop who killed them here? Or Coop
No, it's Coop killed him outside. He pushed secret and killed him.
Oh, that's even better. That's 100% confirmed. There's not even a lurk here. You killed the lurk.
Yes. That's why I'm committed to ramp now.
Yeah. So like in the next 15 seconds, what's the biggest threat?
A hit.
A hit. They like it's the only plan that makes sense for them for the maximum percentage win rate they have in this round anymore.
Yeah.
That's like the util that they are left. They're putting into that because they think Coop is the outside guy. They know there should be one ramp. So they're probably guessing there can be like a 4A stack here. They're running into 3 most. They're not even running into 3.
Yeah.
They're running into 2 people that have nothing to block with and are dueling. But they have a decent enough setup. So my point here for you is that I think you should have been plugging heaven right after you ensured ramp. The thing you can have done to help out ramp here is actually drop your smoke and go heaven.
Ah, yes, that makes sense. Also, I thought Coop was going to stay mini, so that's also one of the reasons why I went ramp, but he started floating a little bit. Like, he's kind of all over the...
Like, keep in mind that this guy here is not really helping A, ever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He, in order to be helping A, he needs to be ready to react and go through the smoke. So if he's, like, outside in any capacity, he's, like, here. That's why I'm saying, like, when this guy dies, he's here. Like, that's their timing to go.
Yeah.
So even if he made a good play and actually went main, he's not in time to help. Where are you? You're pushing ramp. It's the second best thing you can do. But yeah, they're trading their way into A, and that's, yeah. See, like, all of a sudden,
yeah, I should have been heaven.
Like, they should know you're an outside guy, and they should know this guy is a ramp guy. So right now, it's like a 50-50 round, if that, for you. You do have a timing. Oh, that's a timing. He just turned.
It's okay, don't worry, we still lose this.
You didn't see him with bomb. This is crucial. So you are very aware of 2snap that thinks he's smart. And yeah, racism wins. Unlucky. For my taste, this is just something that a lot of like non-tier 1, tier 1.5 players struggle with. You're moving a bit too much in this position. You need to be a bit more deliberate with your movements. In general, it's tough to explain. It's not something I also master, so I can't really point my finger to it.
Yeah, I should have just been heaven. I mean, it's hindsight for sure, but it makes sense now.
Like from here, like you're killing this guy, you don't really need to do shit. Like I have a concept. I think I explained sometimes on stream, and it's something I put in my teams. Number like unknown plays first. So you are known, your unknown plays next. Like they need to get
so I just stand
contact.
still. I should just stand here and hold lobby.
For you, what makes sense is because they play first, you need to be the safest. You need to be in a position that you're safe, you're not able to be refragged. And if he refrags you, you give this guy a good position that he can get the kill. Yeah, you're moving, you made a step, you're not really sure. Like here, it looks to me like you wanted to go out, but Truck says like probably not.
Yeah.
Which would be a smarter play, like you go out here being known and then Truck gets the trade, which I think is viable. But you end up giving a 1v1. And you likely win this, because this guy should not be able to recover bomb. Oh my god. He's too good. Yeah, that costs... It's a small misplay, but it's like a team play misplay. Can you see my chat? Also go squeaky to have some kind of trade potential with the player in main. Also B rotation through vent was easy there as there is a player secret in case they would push ramp. Don't really get this, but this guy's a troll in my chat. He likes to argue with me. No, I don't think that's a rule. If that's what you're saying, that you should go squeaky as a flank. You should go anywhere. Doesn't matter. Like you're still late. Your job is not to kill people. It's just to contain. Like by the time you're in here, you're no longer like you shouldn't have people alive in these situations. Basically, yeah, I agree. Like if you're going on a full retake and it's like an established retake, it's probably better to go out here so you can synergize with this guy, but not in like a pre-retake scenario, which Austin was. Like Austin was on a timing behind him. Number 1 scout player. What are you waiting for? You're looking to get like reaction?
A jump spot. It's like how Zau ops. He
Okay,
like
yeah,
waits,
that's what I'm
goes for
saying,
the
but
wall bang.
That's it's skill check, you know? Like you have to flick as a cross.
No. You're playing for the
left.
wall bang.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, so if you see when they land jump spotting, you can just insta headshot them. That's what Zaiwu does.
I see it.
Yeah, I get the kill a lot in scrims, but they just didn't give it to me in this.
That's a nice idea. I never thought about that. Like aiming for getting the lucky shot because you just spot him.
Yeah, like I don't want to play for flick. I just want to play for the wall bang.
Okay. I mean, Flom does get a kill from ramp, right?
Yep.
Or no, from me. That's crazy that you still lose this where you are. And this guy's contacting by himself in anti-eco. No,
Yep.
Coop. No. What? This is overpick. Oh my god. The best deagle player in NA strikes again. Go for it. 5v1. Go. Kill. Go. Kill. Go. Kill.
I tried to play my life, but also I'm fighting too much.
You can't be perfect on everything. You have to have fun sometimes. These guys are horrible at anti-equals. I don't remember being that bad, but I think they just didn't take you that seriously.
Yeah, no, that's definitely underestimated. This round, I talked to Coop about this. We do this anti-eco thing again, where I'm starting having Coop starts outside, but I told him when we're playing against pistols you should not start mini. Like you can't start mini with the op.
With the op, yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
you should never
but,
mini with op in general.
We lose a really important game after this match. In advanced playoffs, we lost a really important game because Coop did this same start and they jumped mini and got the op and won the round.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy.
I told him.
If he does this
I've told him at least 4 times when we do this start, he has to start garage.
Yeah.
But he still goes for the mini pick, and I just very frustrating.
Doesn't make any sense because you want long range fight when you have op.
Exactly. I know. It's just a bad habit. He just for some reason he autopilots for this.
I knew like my opper, I couldn't fix her repick problems, but I did fix this. Like I fully got her to not start up here, doing 2 things.
Yeah.
So I taught her the new pick that people do that is quicker for door. You just come through here. I can show it after. I put it on the list if you don't know what I'm talking about. And op in here is just useless. Even in CS2.
It's just against eco. I don't even care. A gun round, whatever, he could do that. But
if they
against
rush
eco,
A, what can you do?
nothing.
If they don't come fast, what can you do?
Die.
Like if they just play a slow round, go outside, like can you kill people here? Not really. Like
No, not with the op. I just told him just start garage. It's okay. But no.
The only time when I think the op here is okay if you win for the door pick and you want to reset. But you also
if I'm outside,
guy.
well, I have to be outside though for this to work because otherwise he could just get like ran at.
Obviously, like if you see him starting there, that's part of the problem. But you also need to plug for him. Like if he doesn't understand, you're playing outside in that round. There's no question.
Right.
So let's see. You lose this round.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, what a crazy flash! You saw this? Crazy. You need to bring the nade police costume. Like, you didn't even play anti-flash here. Look at their flashes. This is the only decent flash, but they went way before it. Like, these guys are blind by that flash. They threw this, and they threw this.
Yeah.
The America of North. Oh my god, what am I seeing? You probably thought that you had way more help than you did.
I did, yeah. I didn't realize everybody was dead.
There's Chuck Lover here.
Ay. Very frustrating game. Like,
Yeah.
we're literally losing all of these rounds just because we decided to.
This is... I don't mind this loss. Like, this is savagery, yes, what Coop is doing with Yop. But you can't fix him. That was the point of my rant. You can just explain. And it's really
Yeah.
easy to explain. But you're losing because you don't have protocols for rush at all. Like, you don't have anybody ready to play for the rush. It's something I told you, like, in the screen as well.
Yes.
You're not ensuring the first timing well at all. What the fuck? The lover of trucks. That did not save you up. Interesting.
No, they took it.
No, he took it. The P250 guy.
Yeah.
I was saying he should have gone it should have gone A instead of ramp, because if they take ramp you have an easy rotation through vent. Yes. I told him, like, what about the heaven rounders? When you could have better like plugged heaven than ramp there, when I told you to drop the smoke and go.
Yeah.
Because that's your next threat there. Like, if Coop just blocked them, he's good. Like, if they want to pop ramp, he's okay. He's just going down and you have a vent rotate, as this guy in chat is saying.
Yeah.
So that's your gap there. I don't mind you wanted to help ramp, but you can't help with being in ramp. Like, you can't have help like existing like this, because you're just two people jerking off while this is smoked. Like,
Right.
if he didn't have a smoke, then all is well.
So this round, I've like realized that we haven't put any pressure towards like outside at all. So I do the glaive smoke, and then I flashed outside like I was fighting, and
Okay.
slowed them down a little bit.
Yeah, it's something.
And I made this play in the scrim as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Unlucky.
it's a good 1-for-1 in the sense that you know the start here. Like,
Yeah.
if you see this guy, you confirmed heavy outside
Yeah.
start. So it gives info. Let's see how your team reacts from here. I don't mind it. I think what you said makes sense in like a fundamental level, because like your opponent doesn't expect it. But
Yeah.
it's also been working for you. Like, that's my other like way to look at it. Since I've been in NA, it's been working for you to know outside without having to put a lot of resources into outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have they ended down on you? No,
No.
not a single time except the first bite, which was something different. So yeah, it's just something to think about. It's not something wrong you did. And now your team is fucked. Full fucked. You have one guy lower. Oh yeah, my favorite way to play lower. I will explain why that is so trap. And they are looking to split, but with heavy ramp. Interesting decision from the Blue Jays. This guy's not making any pressure, and they're going ramp silent with this guy not have make any pressure. Any Counter Strike. Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
They just hope they're not running around. The OP is alive too. America. Like, what is he doing? What is Blood doing? Like, what is he watching? Ramp?
I guess so.
He's like looking for the guy to fall from ramp, or what is he doing?
Honestly, I don't know.
Ah, they're full stupid. Full stupid. Not a single redeeming thing I can think of. Rom is looking for it. I think it's worth it. Low time, but you're not really in position to do anything, and it's GG probably. Hard retake. I will explain this. So I have it as number one thing priority. Lower, it doesn't really show on this map, but like I will explain why it doesn't really make a lot of sense to play as an anchor here on lower.
Okay.
Especially like when you don't have anything to block, you're not up, you don't have any advantage or whatever.
Yeah, you just can't get out.
Yeah, you saw what Flom did. Like his best case
Yeah.
scenario is to just sacrifice and get one or like multi-kill or do some shit because you're not anchoring the site. Like
Yeah, you
can't-
actually can't leave.
Yeah.
Good players, if they see you, they'll immediately run it double door and
Exactly.
open it, and you can't leave. Yeah.
And you can't even deny plant if they're good.
Yeah.
Like they see you there, they know that the ramp guy hasn't made the rotate, so they probably just block heavy ramp and they just get to plant normal. They just get to plant however. And it's also not a good fight. I will explain why when we get to serve. Unlucky, but important one for you. You got yours, as you say in NA.
I did get mine.
How are you? 16 and 12 as outside guy. Acceptable. Okay, question for the YouTube guy, Austin. What do you prefer? Nade this, open this, or knife the window
Well,
to start secret?
I mean, I prefer. I mean, I think nading is personally. I think it's a waste. I know it's
Yes,
good, but
good.
I think nade is a waste.
Good. Plus, it's a tell. If they
Yes,
nade,
it is,
it's
exactly.
really easy to.
I actually think opening the door is pretty bad because they can hear it. I think there's no real easy way to do this. I
Yes.
prefer doing the glass. That's my preference as a player, but I think opening the doors is probably the best
Yes.
in quotes.
This is also my preference. I will explain why now. We tested it on a previous stream on another outside. The difference between this and opening the door is pretty minimal, especially because you kind of make them at the same time. Like it's half a second off. So it doesn't really like tell as much. Like if there
Yeah.
is audible noise here, like it's just almost just as much. Like I couldn't tell. I tried like 10 different occasions to tell like the difference. He was opening or blowing, and I was just listening. I was guessing like which one did
Yeah.
he do.
The biggest difference is that if the doors are open, if you have to close them later,
Yes.
you'll make a sound.
So
And
what
if
you
the
do-
glass
Yes.
is the glass being broken, they might not ever know.
Yeah, but the glass being open gives, if anybody started vent or whatever, gives this like a play. This is a play.
Yeah,
all of
in
a
the
sudden.
long run, yes. Yeah.
Yes. So the safest way, in my opinion, is to just open and close door as you go. In my opinion, like if you want to start with a good spawn secret. Can they hear it? Yes, probably. But it's not much more significant than like the
I still
window.
think I would prefer to break the glass just because it like makes more sense to me.
It's
Because
quicker.
now if you close the door, you have to make noise to leave then.
It's quicker if you so the noise for them appears quicker, so you have more chance for them not to hear it. But if one is in position to hear it, the difference is small. I told you.
Okay.
So yes, it's a better chance for you not to be known secret, but only slightly, and it opens one avenue that I told you might be a problem. I don't know what they're doing here exactly. The classic NA anti-eco where you're going garage with everybody. Yeah, you just didn't have anything to do. Let's see how your teammates played it for you to start secret, no? He's hiding. I don't have any money to invest, that's the tricky part. I can't believe they're looking for him also.
I mean,
Like,
they're just
They lost a round doing this to US.
they almost lost a round.
And
Yeah.
they're doing it again.
Op is running into garage, by the way.
Yeah, with the bomb. Bomb is also with them. Yeah, very fine. I don't know. It's a secret star that you didn't get to do anything with. I think I'm lucky. I think also like as a whole, not your problem, but I would like to have like a plan if we are going up secret. It's not just like playing for picks. Like
Yeah.
how you were here and whatever. Maybe if you have a guy heaven that's also doing something, that's like your trap. Like you have one coming late main, heaven, this guy, and you. It's like a trap outside. That's probably the best case scenario for that start. Because you with the digger, like you get one and fall. That's your... If you're expecting their anti-equal. Okay. This is not a bad position to have won the game from. Can anybody tell me Navi status? Let me watch chat. I don't see chat. You just wiped. Let's see the point of this, because I think someone else could start this video here, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, he crossed. And you're flashing for him. Nice, with glaze. Good. But what are you weak for when you do this?
A rush.
A rush. Good. So you're going immediately and being ready to plug A. Ramp has used their stuff to blow? No, not yet. That's strange. Now. Yeah, I'm a bit late, but... just in time. Maybe not. They're disrespecting it. Yeah, I think that was a bit slow. Because doing this, what did you do? By doing those good steps that like ensures that this guy can make it here nicely. What does this tell
For
to the
T's or
opponent?
for
Yeah,
CT?
for the T's. What does this mean?
Well, it means that they can go secret.
For sure, but what does this mean like as a start for you? You just said that you're weak A. So you're weak
Right.
inner in general.
Right.
This start means that it's probably an outside round for you, like with two people here. Which means the op and the rifle are here, so one of these is weak. So you should account in the next timing for one of these decisions. That's the idea.
Yes.
You're going
Okay.
A nicely, but that's why I said Truck is a bit unaware of how he's playing it because he blocked a bit late. And these guys made the call that they're weak here, bro. Let's go, take the timing. And they went, and they're disrespecting the smoke just because he's late. I just wanted to explain the round as an
Okay, no, yeah, I understand.
Hope you like my NA accent.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, now you're in deep shit. You lost from A. How?
He died. I think he pushed lobby.
Okay. Then the round resets. You know you have an A gap. But you also can't really play inside of A. So you just take that spot. You're gambling. You're betting on your truck lover to stop them. He's making a weird ass play here, but he has a good read for whatever reason.
They took ramp, we took it back from lower, and now he's like getting set up again. Like he's gonna be fast flank, or I don't think he
But
pushes. I think he's just set up.
This is risky as fuck. Like you knew that they weren't heavy outside, but now you don't know. Like the only tell you how is that they haven't put any smoke, but that's it. Like you're just
Right.
It makes sense to gamble that they're not gonna cross this dry. Don't get me wrong. Oh, but Coop is actually going here. I think that's fine. Okay.
No, yeah. I remember.
The weak thing is like this. It's a play. It's not a bad play. Like it's 30 seconds. You're like, I'm not gonna tell you made a mistake if you do what Truck did here. But technically, like it opens up B if you do it.
Right.
Okay, what did you do? You're helping Heiza. I got one. Truck is pushing. Very nice. This guy is tilt. And Fruit Cup, full useless this round. It's not useless. He got his team up planned because he went down vents.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure we still lose this round.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's perfect. Truck Lover 86 gameplay. I told you about like unknown, known plays first.
Yeah.
Also numbers play first. If you're 2, you're going first.
Yes,
He's just baiting you. No. Wow. NPC. You didn't trust your teammates?
Nope.
No trust. No faith. Like, it's likely that he's there. I'll give you that. I don't know where he went from. He was here, I guess. I assume the whole time.
Yeah. He was there.
Like, if he's here, can he stop you?
No.
No. He has to break a glass. You probably don't even know that this is not broken, but it's a harder stop. Like, your teammate has more time to react.
Right.
So, probably, like, what you're pushing forward doesn't accomplish much for you.
I feel like both of us are like looking at single. It must have been in Ghost
Yeah.
Com.
No, it's one of those that is like, oh, like a fake info.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I see what you're saying. Yeah, my simple point is that you don't need to cross this line at all.
Yeah.
Because there's no upside to it. Like, you have the same duel on this guy, if not worse.
Right.
Like, if he swings you. So if you
That
want to
makes
play like
sense.
that, you just do it, fake, tap once, your teammate is here with you, like jiggling in the back or whatever the fuck he wants to do. And then you tap again, you stick it, and then your teammate, you rely on him. That's kind of like how you play around this.
Yeah.
You can't really ever like get ahead of him and like kill him here with the bomb planted here like 10 seconds. It's not really that possible. You win it.
No, we did win it. Okay. We
a
should have
close one.
lost it.
Yeah, you made an unnecessary move forward because you probably said that you had fake info, so this is forgiven. Nice molly. Glaive smoke again, full util outside. You're expecting a rush for whatever reason. Both your A guys use their mollies, so you have no more mollies anymore. What is this? You know that's makeshift. You saw it. So he threw it by hand, no? Or no?
What, the smoke?
Yeah, he didn't throw it by hand? No?
I don't think so.
Let's see. I guess not. You saw that. So you know someone's silo. This is like the trick of NA for me. Like for me, this is with 85% accuracy, I think.
They did the thing again. They're making noise, so we know.
Yeah,
I see it now. No, it's like a cheat code. I understand.
Yeah, like you see someone starts here, outside. You see this, inside.
It's A. Yeah, I see.
NA. It's just a guess. Like, Elijah explained this very well to me. Like, until the moment you have 100% info as an outside player, you should play on the info you have. A lot of time as outside guy, you will have above a 70% reliability info. Like, you will have a hint. If they're not doing anything or whatever, that's the only time where your info is at 50-50. If they're doing something somewhere, you have at least an over 60% accuracy of like reading the situation. So as an outside guy, you should be like super in tune with everything that happens. Like you listen to what your A guy says, like he moved it hot, you do whatever, and you put it together. Yeah, now you gave the cross, you know. You're also open to wrap. You saw a guy. You saw a bomb. Oh no, you didn't say bomb.
I don't know. Yeah.
I want to know where Coop died to make like a proper read.
No, he pushed outside smoke. I traded him to the smoke. Yeah. I did tell him to do that, so.
Who killed him?
Gavin, or Fruit Cup.
Fruit Cup killed him and you traded Fruit Cup.
Yes.
It doesn't tell you much because it's the outside.
Yeah.
But you knew there was a guy starting top silo, so.
Yeah, we know they could be down.
Yeah.
I think we're just gambled that they don't.
This is a time where you need to make a play for info, and you made it because these people already in the lobby.
Yeah.
So what you're worried for?
The next step now is whenever we like get the info, we need to either go lower or play for like wrap, right?
Yeah.
Like you said.
How can you from this position play for the wrap? You're the most important piece even though it doesn't look like.
Well, first I need to live until they get back, but second I just need to like stay in heaven and just like kind of keep getting info like without overcommitting.
Can you play solidly like you would in a 5v5 round now? Is it possible for you to like keep spotting?
It's very risky, but maybe.
Why is it possible?
Because if I die, the round is over.
Yes, but I'm asking you like what makes you think that you haven't missed the timing of them going down here?
Nothing. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure I know that they could be down.
By the time you're already made back, like you made into ramp, when you're back, they can be here.
Yeah.
They can be passed down
already.
So your job here is to kind of anchor both, to play best
So
of
I should
both
just be
worlds.
playing from like J hole
Yeah.
or like under the
You
ladder.
should be like here and like punishing. And even this is pretty obvious. Like if you want to play committed, I think this is pretty good.
Okay.
If you
No,
want to
that
be
makes
like
sense.
in a gamble for A. But here,
Yeah.
keep in mind how you're playing. You're like spotting. Next, I'll show you. You're giving a fight and there's no upside for you. Why
Yeah.
is it not playing? I'm stupid. So you come back here, knife out. You're
I understand
isn't
what you mean
thinking.
now.
NA is processing.
Yeah.
The NA is commencing.
If I shake my mouse, which means something that annoyed me, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
So like here, you're not really doing anything. You're just existing here, which tells your teammates that they're not literally in your spot. Otherwise, you would be dead. Which
Yeah.
is of no help for this, guys, because if you're dead here, they are here, they're already on A. And is
Right.
of no help for Truck because he's alone and most likely has to go down. Truck here. So this is
Right.
what's gonna happen probably. Truck will go down. That's why I told you, like, it's also something Shake says. You're playing the round as if you can play the round, like as if it's a normal round. But at this point, like, a lot of things have passed. Like, you need to play, yeah, and you realize this. And instead of what I said, to be closer to rotate here, you ended up committing to like a 3A right now. And Truck Lover is griefing. Now only he realized, and he's also knife out, he's full griefing. Like, you see where they are.
Yeah.
So one of you needed to have made this decision. You as an outside player here, in my opinion, when you say rotate down, make steps or whatever, you're ghosting him. You're like, if this guy ramp wants to catch the timing, you're gonna catch this guy ramp eventually. That's how you play this, in my opinion. You tell this guy to go and be anchored as fast as he can because you know the timing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And now you gambled and you gambled wrong. But Truck Lover also missed. You're not going for this. Thank you, chat. It's been a while. Hello, Ryzen. Hello, Aden. Thoughts on infinite tanks, young pro. I heard you find them. Opening is best because it's silent and you know. Yes, Ryzen was present in my conversation about opening the door. We tested it. I tested with Ersin, and basically I made him open. I played the set of util here, or like without set. I just mixed it up, and he made me guess which one is it, and I couldn't. I got like 3 out of 10 or something. It's just a guess. That's my point. Like, you can't tell the difference between them. Okay, important round. You're faking it. This is very nice. Conditioning from you. You see they're very scared. They put their smokes. You only have an 8, so you have to use it very sparingly. Very good job. You're using it instantly. Perfect. Now you have no other info.
It's not like the worst timing, I feel like. It's hard when I don't have like a plan, I think.
Yes, I agree. But you have this guy, so I'll give you like flow gamble rotated vent. So for you, it makes sense to blow it because like that's the time.
Is there a precise timing where you can always guaranteed have the info like halfway through the smokes?
You can maximize it. Like Elise says, like 95%, 85%. I will show you a sequence here that pretty much ensures your 15 seconds.
Okay.
That nobody can be down. You need nade, molly, and the flash.
Yeah.
That's the util you need. And spam, obviously. So if you're not using A1, might be tough for you, but this is something Santares does.
Second set of outside smokes.
It's tough now because you didn't have a lot of util, so I understand why you were in the position area. Second set. So here, now you know, like, guys can be down at this point. But they can also still be here. Like, they didn't reveal anything yet. So at this point, you're in the worst possible spot the city can be in. But you know this is the last timing. You can't do anything to help. So right now, how can you best help?
Just being gambled towards A.
You need to be somewhere. You need to be committed to be strong A or strong B. There's no other.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Again, like if they're going for a wrap, it's inconsequential if you kill or go 1-for-1 or whatever, because they don't have the end round yet. That's your best case scenario if they're wrapping here, like with this.
Right.
Your immediate threat is A and B. Down. You're not helping either. They're going B. They're going A pop, and you win it because you happen to be there in time. So this is the best case scenario for you personally, where you were. Get 1, get 2. Good job. But you see, like the hesitation to just
I think
come out.
I'm just slow to make the decision. Like I'm in the right spot, but I'm not making the right choice.
Yeah,
like fast
when
enough.
you should make it. That makes the difference between like good outside players and like amateur level outside players. It's like how fast they make decision and how well they direct teammates.
Right.
I mean, Flom is saying it, but now you're actually seeing it in like display. Flom says it, that you need to call for people and this kind of stuff, but like you see now every situation that you can have called, or you were late at calling, or you're late at making decision yourself. So far it's not bad. It's what I expected on City. Let's see this flash, if it's any good.
It is. We tested it before before or after this game, one or the other. I don't know.
Are you gonna still flash? Nope. He's gonna
After
call for it.
after shot.
Oh, okay. So it's for him to get out.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
Because we haven't been
Does it catch
spotted
him?
doing it yet. What?
Does it catch him here?
It can, but he has to be like really committed. It probably won't.
That's my
The
point.
idea is
Shouldn't
at
it
least
be, like, higher, like
no. I think it's higher might
explain.
be right.
Explain
I don't
why
know.
you
I'd have to check
throw the
what other
flash.
people are
I'm
doing.
just curious why you flash like that.
Yeah, just so he can get out, so nobody can trade him from the ground. Maybe I just need to be like holding silo for. I don't know actually. I haven't really thought about it past like the idea. We'll say this though. I think flashing after a shot is probably fine, just because we
Yes.
haven't like fought outside at all yet. This is the first round.
No, it's not about conditioning. For me, like when you want to get him out, you want to be as obnoxious as you can with the flash. You want it to be like
So it needs
a
to blind
moronic
everybody.
flash that at least he needs to turn, or he needs to go into it and be blind when he's starting. So you just need to cover everything with the flash. That's my point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yours, I think it's a pop flash, but it's not perfectly used. It's just a gimmick. Oh, he's lingering there. Doesn't have a smoke. He doesn't have a smoke. GG. And you're still flashing for him. Good job.
He got out.
Got out. Due to you. The Monisi angle. Very nice. You stole from Monisi, right?
Nah, I don't know. I've been using this for years.
Okay. I will show you one Monisi uses. Truck lover. Oh, not truck lover. Flom. Flom pushed A?
I guess so.
Yeah, this is turning into a bit like of a team demo more than anything. It's 2 hours already, and I'm doing a lot of team things.
Wait, Flom is on B.
Oh,
Oh, they saw. Oh
They saw
no!
his
Look at
barrel?
what he did. Go back.
they caught him.
He looked at truck. No, look at Flom POV.
Yeah, I know what happened.
He looked at truck and it showed where he was.
Yeah. So
his gun.
you can actually be here with the A1. It's tested, but you can't look.
Yes, you cannot
past
look
the
to the
angle.
right.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Even with AK, you showed. Yeah, you looked at truck.
Right there.
You were solid for B. At this point, you are solid for B. You have an entry, you're in a good spot. Like, that's my point. Like, your max one guy made it here, and it's a lurker, so you're in a good spot. You need to be close to A and punishing this. Like, if they want to go for this, because you gave ramp, obviously it's your only opening. You were in a solid spot. But that happens, and all of a sudden, what the fuck can we do? Truck gets one. Now you're forced to make a risky move. This guy's full baiting his team. They don't have an end round, and you're not sure. You saw Op lurking there, so at this point, like, nobody, I think, has a clue where
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
they don't either. So you just choose your safe spot and be solid. This is your favorite spot. Oh, that's bad. He looked for you though. That's credit to him. What? What's happening? What?
He loses.
Yeah. You shouldn't allow him. Like, you don't have a win condition in this. SCT. I guess Heiza wanted to play it like to outplay him to make.
To
him
be fair, in this situation, the comms were really bad for him. Everybody was going, no time, no time. He doesn't have bomb, and so he's like trying to live. Yeah, it looks bad.
No time. What? How much time?
It's
do you
the
think he
sound.
needs?
The sound in the vent is so hard. So we just didn't know, like we never heard him running.
Yeah.
Like, so we just didn't think he had time.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the only way to play that, I think, from his 1v1 is to just bully him on the vent, like be annoying, make a ladder noise, do a nade or do something like to make the guy guess his plant. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I noticed for you with this molly, I like it generally, but if you always throw it, it doesn't really have a purpose.
Yeah, true.
Because the set I told you about contains a molly. So sometimes you can sub this with a flash, with a nade, with nothing. Like
Oh, that makes sense.
if you always do it, what happens for them is they know they have to douse if they rush or they just stay behind. So it's a general thing, like a lot of pros, even tier 1 does this sometimes. This is the most frequent criticism I have when pro players come to my life, is that they're mindlessly starting with the same thing. In a pro game, it's different than face it. Like, that's my point. In a pro game, it's just conditioning. Like, if you did it twice, he expects a third time, so you don't need to use it the third time. Now shit happens on ramp. He's very good at your patient because your guy is unknown. And he's tilted. He smashed something. He probably took a beer because of this. So you lost the game. Okay, that's crazy that you're aware of that. You need it also to make a play on A. Yeah, you're in a tricky spot here. Flom is probably expecting him to be on his side.
I played just to live forever here.
That's perfect. You played good here. I didn't expect you to want to go for A. I was expecting you to want to punish. Because for them there, what happens is their outside guy is dead. He was going A, so they're probably heading A back, you know?
Yeah.
Because they know Flom like has to have the gun done then because everybody died for
Well,
him.
Flum pushed. He killed lobby.
Yeah.
We were in a 2v4. So Flum killed the
Oh,
lobby
Flum
guy,
was
and then
no
I
lobby.
killed the outside guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
So that's why I figured he had to be coming from like heaven or ramp.
Yeah, because that's the only gap. Like if Flom is
Yeah.
here, you're here. This guy was going A. They have to come here,
Yes.
or they have to be down.
That's why I peeked it into heaven there, just trying to catch him.
Chat, how is Navi doing? Tell me.
Yeah, I could have trolled right there, but as soon as I realized I whiffed, I was like, yeah, I'm just not fighting him. It's fine.
I
Like
think
we already
yours
won
is
that round.
MVP round. Tell me Navi score.
$11-5.
For Navi?
Yes.
Okay. Pass to 0. Okay, now you started with flash, but I guess you also wanted. Yeah, you never threatened nade there. Oh, get wrecked. And you know you killed Doper, so much info. Wasted nade, but I understand you're panicked.
Little panic. Tiny panic. Huge panic.
It's a known thing in NA anyway that if you deal 10 damage to this guy, he stops shooting. The classic. Goose has this. If you ever watch a Goose demo, Goose has ADHD and she cannot physically, I tried so many times, she cannot not throw her HE if she had hand on it. Like if she's safe, she's pulling her HE and she's healing. So if you ever want to kill Goose in Face It, you know she has like full utility, was a rush or something like this. You pick her like immediately after she's safe because she has an AD. It's bad habit in general. It's like silver mindset. I made rule in my team, like if you don't have a kill confirmed, you're not pulling an HE. Like everybody needs to learn this. But for you, I understand there, you just want to get out. And you won the fight. It's a bit risky here, but yeah. You're already on borrowed time. Are you losing this? Are you losing this? I can't believe it.
Yeah, we lose.
Team Mythic Counter-Strike. Do you want to explain why, or I just go on? Because
Nah, no need.
Yeah.
No need. I
It's
know
not
why.
you. It's not you.
It's not me. I know.
That's all I say.
Too fast. No coordination.
America. Okay. Good cross. Oh, you made it past that guy. That's interesting. Now you know you have the space. They gave you this info. Very nice of them. Snuff doesn't even think that you
No,
can
he
be there.
doesn't even know.
Yeah. Very smart guy.
Yeah, they have no idea. So I just wait here for
Yeah,
a
you made a
while.
good play. You made a good play. You know, you made it past that nade. And while you do that, this guy is spamming. So you know, like, there's nobody garage for sure.
Yep.
And you're still winning fights. You're still taking fights, which to me is very strange.
Yeah, I don't know why Chuck fought him. We were winning regardless, but
You wanted to go heavy down, so they're getting trades here. You are very thin. Again, like what I told you when...
yeah.
Like, you're not ending B here, really. It's just two guys contacting with the bomb. Like, you're making a play. Truck's making a
But-
play. Flom
Yeah,
is
like, in
making
my
a
mind,
play.
In my mind, it's like they just need to be grouped up and I'm going to peek whenever things are happening.
My point is that in every one of your three minds is the same. Oh, surely
Yeah.
it's the other guy now, so he's closer. Yeah, you have a good play. In my opinion, like, only watching your POV, I think you're the entitled play. But also the lobby guy, like, what can you do? Like...
I mean, me and Flom are fine. I feel like
Yeah.
it's just like our
Truck
pack
needs to
is
come, to
being
be
a little
responsible.
troll.
And you also need to go util, like, you're good on lower. You know you are catching rotates, just lock them in and take the site. But he's fragging. 2 kills, how
Yeah.
many kills did you get?
0.
Yeah, then
Don't need. Yeah. That's
you
what.
know,
So
you
it's
know-
what matters.
You know who's the better player in that round.
Yeah. Exactly.
Again, a bit McDonald's. Oh, you almost got for it.
Yeah, I did. I did do McDonald's that round. Yeah.
Again, you want to go for the same shit. And man, they don't have a grasp how to... Like, you're right. You told me that they're very bad outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I antied them. I actually have the anti, but I can't show it because it reveals my team. I will show you the anti privately. Yeah, they're full clueless. You keep making plays and plays, and look at your bomb. This is how a Team Mythic 4v3 looks like. This guy's making a play. Flom is AFK. This guy's with the bomb alone.
Yeah.
you're
And I'm in
making a
CT
play.
spawn.
Solid, very solid.
It's funny because if you watch this from my POV, it's like, man, you're in a good spot. I hope the team is doing something. Like,
Yeah, but this hope happens every round. Like, you see how many of your
Yeah.
all-time round turn to this. Like, it's just about structure. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you play my girls and play like this, you beat us like 50% of time because we were really bad at this because I was teaching them the right way to play. I
Yeah.
was teaching them like interpreting or whatever. For example, if you apply what I've said on CT for you to your like way to play the game, you probably are not that much better than you currently are.
yeah. Because
Like,
I mean, you just need to like improve as a team to improve as a player at this point.
For like the way to understand CS, it's kind of right. Like, people are kind of right when they say NA is bad because it teaches you to play like this, and like
Yeah.
playing like this can beat people that you're better at individually, but you won't beat people that are not.
Right.
Like, if they have better individuals and you're playing like this, like, you're not maximizing your chance to win the round. So, like, against teams like you, the best approach for the girls I would have had is just play safe, punish. That's all you need to do. Expect everything. Guns out. You don't need to be fancy. You don't need to fake them out. You don't need to just play fundamentals and safe. And when we don't do that, when we do something funny or whatever, we just play into your strength, like chaos and rounds we haven't run into and this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people kind of
Goodbye,
played
bomb.
fundamentally well here because they double searched up. And now they have a bomb. And I say, what the fuck? Where are they? Team Mythic. Flom is full tilt. He's making noise and fighting with this guy. And dies. Perfect. How to play as a lurker 101 on lobby. When your bomb dies outside, you freak the fuck out and you jump down the ladder. It's perfect behavior. And this guy, oh my god, this guy is also crazy. Haida doesn't know what to do, and you say like, yeah guys, I'm ready to play. And you still win this year. That's how crazy NA is.
Yep.
Hello, Bachu. What's Navi score? Did they win yet?
Let me see.
Someone knife someone else.
11-8.
Oh shit, okay. You're crossing. You're a bit late here, you should know that. You haven't heard the nade. But they don't care. If you haven't heard the nade, what does that mean? I'm testing you from the prac.
I haven't heard the nade.
Yeah, if you haven't heard the nade outside.
Probably
If
someone
you
started
made-
lower.
Yes, good. You got a good grade today. Passing grade.
Hmm.
There's a ramp up. Oh my god.
I love this round. They have no idea I'm here.
Yeah, they're really terrible outside. Like, really terrible team.
Now,
But
but
you
watch,
also-
it just gets worse.
You also saw someone that's knife out, and he's not an outside guy, is he?
Yeah, so there's a guy lower, right? Like,
Yeah.
you just know that they think that I'm not here.
Yeah. Like this is a gap for them. So what you know is that either someone is
Except-
following him, or there's someone lower. In this case, it's both.
Except there is nobody lower.
Yeah, but they thought they had this info
Yeah, they thought they did.
that you couldn't have had passed. So they know like this area is safe for them, like the vent or whatever. So
Yeah. I'm killing 2 people with their knives out this round.
Snap is also
Ridiculous.
knife out?
Yes?
Why?
No. Freshie and Wolfie. And then Snav has his gun out and probably very upset at them.
Yeah, he tilts. He fucking destroyed his teammate for this. What is Wolfie doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, you fragged out.
Playing deathmatch, man.
You fragged the fuck out, as you say in scientific terms in NA. Unlucky, yeah, they were terrible, I remember. They didn't change a single bit. That's what happens when you have 2 snap as your outside player. He's too busy flaming teammates to actually give info.
Yep, missed outside smoke this round.
From us, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not hearing nades. Now you hear the nade. Fuck. Oh, you're not expecting outlaw here.
Actually, I think I am after that. I'm pretty sure I said something about, like, that was a rifle.
Okay, that's good. It tells you something that they are
I should-
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just going for an A split here.
The only problem is in this, when you're seeing a rifler or like someone who shouldn't be outside, that means the op is plugging for someone. For who can the op be plugging?
Ramp.
Ramp?
I think we were
Most
expecting
likely is
ramp, to
ramp.
be honest.
Most
Yeah,
likely,
but I
for sure.
starting lower
Where else is the op on A?
could be in back sight. Or like in hut.
I think so. Yes, in hut.
Yeah, so that's what you wanted. You wanted me to say in hut, but I was thinking back sight if he was like smarter.
I don't think backside is very, very good to op because it's tough to dodge flashes and like we play like shotgun.
True.
It's not the greatest. That's my point. Like the only thing you have to be aware of when you see that, when you don't know where the op is, and you're guaranteed he's not outside, you're expecting ramp.
Yeah.
And on A, you just have to make sure you're ending heavy door. Because obviously you have outside, you're good to backstab this, like there's no
Yeah,
problem
this is
here.
a rare, really good round from us.
Yeah.
Look at, we're all here. I can see everybody.
And you took the
Not
timing.
normal.
And you took the timing. And you're also like holding the flank when you're not needed.
Yep.
And then there's people jerking off, but it's still mythic.
Honestly, this is like a pretty good round for us, all
Yeah,
things
it's
considered.
9 out of 10 rounds
Wait.
for pro team level. For mythic is like 12 out of 10. I hate how this like behaves on demo, the fucking gun body.
Yeah.
It's insane. It triggers me. You're hunting because it makes sense. Oh, free beam. Good job. And there's another overtime, isn't it?
Eh, we'll
Oh no,
see.
you end in this one, yeah?
I don't remember.
Okay. Don't spoil me then.
Making noise again.
Yeah.
This is yeah.
I think it's good. You're selling.
Wait. Here we go. That's one of my favorite
Oh.
plays.
America.
Yeah. I pioneered this, in my opinion. I've never seen a pro do this. I ran secret and then walk back.
Yeah, because it
yeah.
kind of relies on you not getting spammed and killed.
Yes. I do this quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my biggest.
And it works.
It works. Yeah, it always
Then
works.
don't say it
they
on
don't.
live stream ever.
Yeah. Well, they want me. I stream all my matches, so.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've never seen anyone else do this, but for the rest of the round, they have to think I'm there. They think I am like 100%.
Yeah, but at the same time, like you're not joining the pack back in. You're just like existing here. So
Yeah, but my plan is to catch the mini guy
yes,
because he thinks
you want
he's gonna
this guy
think that.
to like search eventually. If he's
Yeah, exactly, and it works. It works so well
it's a
normally.
pug, it's really good pug play. But in pro, I told you like any cross is risky. If you cross
It's gonna
twice,
get punished.
you're
Yeah,
dead.
I get punished hard.
Nice. You're really capital and you're owning them outside, yeah? Because of your
Yeah.
outside. Like they don't have
Like, I
any
would-
info and they have these people just look at the smoke for nothing.
Yep.
Oh, the tilt. Who snap? A teammate got ripped there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what I said, the glaive. Did you spot anybody?
I literally said they've not ever thrown this. They're pushing outside.
Oh, okay,
Because it's a yeah. Look at how I react. I come here and hold this right away.
Yeah, I think you even heard a step maybe.
Yeah. It's the first time they've thrown glaive smoke the entire game. I'm not trolling, and I said they're pushing outside. They also flashed me, I think, and that's just not normal. Like they give a big tell,
Yeah,
huge
super
tell.
obvious outside play.
Yep.
And you hear slide here.
Yep.
And can you clear him? You shouldn't. Oh my god.
No, we
What am I-
boosted to clear him.
What am I witnessing? You're gonna die to this guy. But oh, you're watching him. Oh, that's so good.
No. Yeah, no, we
You're
boosted to
so
clear
good.
him.
You're so good, team. Where are you? Sir.
Rare mythic W.
Oh my god, and you're ready for the next guy. That's so beautiful. Full outplayed on sound only. But then again, it's full mythic. 4 people with nade in hand, no end round. This guy's crossing by himself with the bomb. There's the gap. It's full mythic.
Yeah, it's true.
Bro, we have a gap. Let's go. Let's send it. What? No. Why did he toss the bomb? Just so you can
don't
cross
know.
with the bomb again. No. So you didn't take the gap because you wanted to throw nades or what?
No, I told them to like, well, let's not troll because if we take the gap, us taking the gap means one by one everybody runs at secret, like giving full fights, right? Like I told
see
them to
what you
wait so we could be
mean.
grouped.
Knowing your team,
Yes.
I see, but
Yeah.
that's a harmful call. Like when you
It-
have a teammate taking space, 90% of cases it's just better to take the space and like group as good as you can.
Yeah, I just like don't. I remember
that
thinking like
makes
I
people
don't want to troll
hesitate.
this.
What you're
Yeah.
saying is just PTSD and makes people hesitate and you end up doing what you did.
Yeah, true.
So I think that's a harmful call, especially for your team. What the fuck am I watching? Like, are you able to freeze, Jimmy? We were watching when we were screaming, like the other day. I told you like about the freeze, and like all of you understand the concept of freezing or whatever. Freezing means
Yeah.
to be in good spots. We have a game in Romania, we call it musical chairs. You have that in NA?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like my concept with the girls is like, don't have an end round, musical chairs. And I tested like so many practices when we go theory. If every player tell me a musical chair outside on Nuke. And the last who gets without chair gives trophy. What the fuck? How are you losing this? Where the
Yep.
fuck is Flom? Oh. Outplayed, outplayed.
It just like I feel like I'm just having to pick up the pieces a lot in this game.
Yeah, well, it's just because you want to be fancy. You want to make content.
I guess so.
It's content.
It
Like,
is content
the
for
round
sure.
that
I
I
mean, look,
watched after you get to outside kills is full content. You can put that on
yeah,
TikTok very easily.
that was definitely a YouTube moment. He said it's really, really good, but then it's full mythic, and then yeah.
Fruit Cup is getting a timing here. No,
No.
he's not that smart. Shorty, if you're still here, you need to tell Fruit Cup what you told me in chat. Oh, it's risky. We take those. He could have won that fight.
Nah, he's not about it.
Okay, good decide. You know, you saw the weakness, you exploited it 3 times. Perfect. Anti-strap DNA. Taking outside. You're actually going with it, but you're going by yourself. I think you're spotted.
I have spotted. Yes, I'm spotted.
You are dead. Good job.
I went for it.
Never mind. You owned outside the whole game. First time you got caught.
Actually, first time opening pick. I'm not even lying. That's actually the first time I died.
45 is GG. 45 is full picks. Everybody's full picks. I give you a hot take for yourself. I think you are better at disadvantages in Team Wicked than in Team Mythic. I think Wicked was better at disadvantages. We had a way harder time dealing with you in Wicked than we had.
Yeah,
Mythic.
in 4v5s and stuff.
In
yeah.
like you need info scenarios. 45 late round, no util. Like we had way harder time because on Wicked you had a very simple approach. 2 or 3 people push, dry contact.
Yeah.
You outtame my girls a lot, so there you go. More win. Here, where everybody's taking a duel on their side, I have a way easier time to deal with that. And I mean, it's not you, it's your team. But maybe as a general thing for you to use as a team. If I'm saying Wicked better than Mythic.
Yeah, it's some things for sure.
Okay, what happened here? You modded?
Yep.
Every round.
That's just not the molly. I don't know why I do that.
Fake, bro. Conditioning. What the fuck? Freshy knows. He saw you. Gonna spam you. You're lucky.
I normally do this rotate a lot more, but in this game I didn't ever really get the chance. They never
it's
made
the
me.
first time actually. Yeah, that's your outside 101. That rotate. You should not aim to do it before the smokes either, because you're still kind of good on outside.
True.
Like you made it a bit early, you made it preemptively, I guess. But here you're more solid if you are here. But I guess because you were spotted, you felt like you wanted to go instantly. Like if you're not revealed and you're in this area where it's like a lot of outside players like to play, you're fine to be here. Like
yeah, okay.
5 seconds
so
after the smoke.
I try. So yeah, this is again. I'm thinking too far ahead. I like. I'm already thinking like they're going to throw, and then I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna beat them. But if I'm just there, like, well, they're not. They can't be secret yet. So if they hit A right now, I'm here, and it's good.
You're just in unnecessary transition time. Projecting,
Yeah.
we call it. Nice angle. I will teach you one better. Yeah, I mean, no, you're fucked. See, they did pop A, but not in that timing. I think you would have gotten caught even without the rotate.
I try to run with noise. I know that's a little like bad, but run with noise happening because it's so hard to hear.
Ah, okay.
In my testing, like, because the sound in the event is weird. If they literally can't hear you. If there's like shooting or like nades going off, they can't hear me running in the event.
That's what I was thinking, because you want to do this to bait for your guy that's coming here to be able to come faster.
So it looks troll, but it's actually not. And I know it's like kind of silly. In CS:GO, they hear you. In this game, not so much.
He's testing, but this is the round of the game. Let's see. Austin is good. This guy is OPing. He should know that by this point.
I lose this, unfortunately.
You do?
Yes. I lose this. However,
Oh.
he's not very good. So
You surprised me. Okay.
yeah.
You should have lost this.
Exactly. I did lose, and I don't feel like I won. You know.
I think 2 snap feels like you won. I don't know why.
Yeah, insta disconnect, and that's just map 1. We still had to play again,
It was
and then
2
we
hours. I
lost.
think it was the longest one because I also spent time on team things.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, overall,
Yeah, it's
you know,
pretty
you
good.
made me feel better about a lot of the decisions that I'm making.
I
You
think it's
know.
pretty good, yeah. Not gonna lie. Let's see Navi. I want to see the score. What's happening? Oh, it's over. Nice. 13-8. Good. Let's go server. I show you shit. That's gonna be a mess. I don't know why this is down. I constantly have this issue. I don't know. Do you have the same in CS? Like, is
I don't.
CSGO network down?
EU server.
EU. Yeah, it's full down. No skin.
All good.
Okay. What did I say first? We start with T side, yeah?
Yeah.
So I explained briefly to Austin before one of the pracs how to play outside. The sequence. First, I want you to start the game with good protocols. You don't have to like hard pre-aim like you know someone's gonna play here like every time and you like go. But if you go first timing or whatever, Austin said already, like it's safe to jump spot. You just make sure you're good enough and you go down silently. Not like me. Why am I McDonald's?
McDonald's.
What?
It's hard.
Is it?
Yeah. It's you have to like do it deliberately.
really
You
bad.
can't just like.
Until now that I was not conscious, I was doing it by instinct. And now I'm full McDonald's. Incredible. Okay. And a trick that you can use, a lot of pro players do it, is that obviously you're not McDonald's, but you're also taking this right like this because you don't want to be spammed through here. You don't want to be in this area. So you're taking as much cover as you can to be in here. So you're not actually like going instantly here or instantly here or whatever, even though I know you want to clear this guy. But in like this scenario, this guy is not a threat to you if you're coming here.
Yes.
Especially if there's no smoke up. Like we're just talking the situation like if there's no smoke. And then you mind your business. If there's a smoke, you have to deal with the smoke. I explained this to Austin. You have to have someone spot it. You have to blow it up. You can molly it later on or you can just wait it out. Wait it out works fine. But that's the point of why they're throwing the smoke. Because they want, if you're throwing these smokes instantly a lot, if you're throwing the direct smokes, the good ones,
yeah,
they throw this to slow you down. That's the point of this. Not necessarily to use here. So that's how you deal with it. You actively want to deal with this smoke here. You don't just go around it and like, yeah, pray I'll get a door or whatever. Because then you're just doing what I said before. You're just in here, open, ready to get spam, ready to get nuke checked or whatever. So yes, this is outside 101 until this. Here, I told Austin already, it's really, really risky to cross without a nade having been blown, like 135. But once you have a read, like Austin did, once you know that they don't fight outside well, they like leave the gaps or whatever, you're good to do. Like if you want to catch the first timing, you just check this really well. You come, you go close to the smoke, and you cross. Simple. And you're there. Yeah, that's kind of it. I want to explain also this that I explained to Austin, that pro teams are actually using the diag smokes. Where do you throw them from? You throw them from here or?
Throw it from the stairs, yeah,
from
right here.
Okay. So I think this is the set you guys used. It's this.
Yep, that's the one.
And it's this. Oh, it's jump throws.
Yes.
I show again. My headset ran out of battery. That's why I full freaked out. So this is the set, the normal diag smokes that everybody uses. It's good to use 2 because if you use 3, you can't use 3 again. So you use 2, so you can use another 2 and basically fake the first 2. Or like if you have a very good team outside, like teams like Eternal Fire, for example, can have up to 4 HEs for these. So like if you're playing one of these teams that spaces out really well, like this, you kind of want to throw one just to jerk off, like just to pull out the nades, like test the timing basically. This is what like 80% of anti-stratting on Nuke, on like CTNT, on like on tier 1 is just playing around the other team's responses to like these smokes. If you use a 3-wall, you must have a plan with the 3-wall. That's what I told to Austin. So like if you're gonna use a 3, you better have a round that you're able to condition like something with the 3. Otherwise, if you just use it for fake or for control or for whatever, like you're just shooting yourself in the foot because you won't have a refresh. Because usually a lot of teams will start, I'm not sure if I remember this lineup well, but let's see, you throw the spawn one usually, the leg smoke.
I don't know what this is. For door?
Yeah, is it like here?
Yeah. Flom does it sometimes. I don't know the lineup from here, but yeah, that's
I
something like
forgot
this.
It's one of these lines. Perfect.
Higher.
Maybe. Should be higher for sure, but I forgot it. Usually there's a spawn lineup. It's like here, something like this.
I mean, I know the lineup. I just don't know it from here.
Yeah.
EU nades, I
There it
guess.
is. Okay. I'm not sure how I would explain that. But yeah. Usually teams start with this and 2 outside smokes. If you want to be like threatening in the first timing and you can use them both, that's good enough. If you're
Okay,
using
that
this
makes sense.
and 3, no more smokes to use for late round. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You can say. Otherwise,
I was gonna say, so yeah, that's how I need to be thinking about it. Is Flom can throw his own smoke, and we just need to like keep the smokes in spawn so we can throw 2 sets of diag, 1 lurk smoke for door. Because we don't need smokes to end the round necessarily. Like but we
that's fair
can
for you.
use the smokes to like get position,
Yeah,
and then
or
we
use
can
them
win the
for
round.
post plans. For me, for pack teams, the easiest way to deal with like your util. Okay, you're not good at using util because you don't have endings with them. Use them for post plans. You're a way better set post plan team if you have smokes to keep stuffing main, to keep stuffing heaven, than if you use them across the round because you probably don't have, like you say, you're not
Right.
maximizing the use for those. So that's what I will use it for in your case.
Also, just wanted to ask what you thought about the progression of the outside smokes that I was calling for, because it started with the garage and then the top main smoke, and then it ended by the time it was done, we had the 3 smokes that we were using, like with the top mini and then
Yeah.
the diag smokes.
Honestly,
like it changed a few
the
times.
progression and like how you alternate, I don't give a shit. Like
Yeah,
it all depends what
I
round
felt
you
like
have. Yes.
I felt like I adapted really well to what they were
I
doing.
think
Is
you called perfectly probably from your spot based on what you saw, which is nothing, which is the easiest way to
right.
call. Like it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
easiest situation to call. I think you did a 9 out of 10 job in like setting your teammates up and like leveraging it because they were always worried. You barely ever died and you even got impact from this. So it's good.
Yeah, because I think that's the disconnect that I'm having on this team is like I am playing my spot really well for me, but I'm not getting the most out of my teammates, and it's not necessarily because I don't think they're trolling, but I have to like give them direction. Like I'm setting it up, but I'm not like like
It's
I'm passing them the
tough.
ball, but they're not like following up with it.
That's why on Nuke is like T side is one of the most set heavy sides in the game. Like that's why
Yeah.
teams put a lot more effort in the way harder map to learn because it requires a lot more theory time. It requires a lot more set rounds, openings, this kind of stuff to put yourself in good position. If you are here and you're struggling, like playing your role to call for your team, that's because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to every round come up with a trick or a gimmick or whatever. There's a reason why like 99%, I don't know, like I think every pro team, maybe G2 because they don't have a coach, but every pro team has set things on Nuke. Like set starts,
Yeah.
like tricks to get you into a position that are set. Like a flash play, like a wrap, like something fast, and then you settle. Like some bullshit that gets you into a further spot. If you're always trying to call from a standard line and they're not giving you anything, it's obvious you don't have info. What can you call based on? Like how many is the nades they used or whatever? Like you can't call shit. You don't know anything. So you don't get a frag, you don't get info. Like what can you say? You can't say, hey,
Right.
next round let's just go 5B. You don't know.
Right.
That. So yeah, it's not.
Okay.
It's a bad map to play for pack teams, which is for me is very strange that Mythic likes it. But
We're actually decent at it too.
yeah, I think you are. I think you are better than me and the girls. But how you played your CT makes me question sometimes.
Yeah, okay, so then like for next nuke practice or next nuke theory, we just need to talk about like how to end rounds on T side with like Because I think
I
the
think
outside
you
stuff is
wanna
actually
have
good.
2 starts that are good: a threatening A exec and a threatening outside round.
Right.
Whatever it
Okay.
is. If you want to
We
make your
have talked
outside round
about.
like a fast fucking rush that like has 2 people here, flash like a wrap or something like this, like these people, you can do that. I don't mind.
Right. Okay. Okay. And then so we just need a good A exec, and then we need CTA setups,
Yeah.
and then
And
we
then
need to
based on
stop.
those, like a start, like you can call the strat as a start, like, hey, I'll fake that. I'll just go here by myself.
Right.
Or I'll fake the A whatever and we can walk whatever. Like with 2 things, there's so many more permutations, like so many more openings than just starting with the smoke. They don't give anything. Yeah, cool, 5v5. Let's book it. Let's send it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to play for picks, it's also possible, but you can't play everyone. That's why I said G2, because G2 does play for picks. But they're good. No, that's the difference. Some of them. Okay, let's go focus on you a bit more. T side. Let me think. What element missed from your game? I think you also backstab garage quite a bit, which is nice. I was about to teach you like the fade element of this, of the mullet smoke. I'll show the lineup too, in case people wanna use it. I just know like a million lineups with this because it's the easiest thing to aim at outside.
Yeah.
So I usually am a fan of like learning all of those with that. So basically, when you have this, you have a possibility to come up here because there's no puffy smoke. Like you see, there's full vision or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you want have a possibility to just get a flash from teammates. I don't know how it goes, but it's like there, kind of. And this guy
And
will,
walk into mini.
this guy will catch it.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah. I
it's-
actually have.
Yeah.
I have the
So you can
talk to them
actually
about this.
use that like that. And the way you can counter that on CT is actually play here. Playing here
Yep,
with
'cause then you
against
can't get
mullet
blinded.
smoke is the best. I've seen people try to anti me like this, a perfect mullet smoke, because this guy will try to look for the spot that is like less likely to be blind. This. We'll come
Yes.
up here and we look like this, and then we turn like this. And oh, I'm here. GG. You usually don't play here because it's the place you can get spammed.
Right.
Yeah, nobody nukes this. So unlike
Well, Snap does.
2 snaps. Yeah. So this is one thing you can do with the mullet smoke. So more main backstabbing. I think this is probably the most accessible way if you're an aimer to help your team on A. Is just like open rounds for them from here and like garage. Like if you want to keep playing like full puggy, I think that's the way you go for. Just maybe adding a protocol or whatever to like get you into these fights if you're comfy with them. But these are hard as fights. Like it's tough. And the thing it relies coordination with is the lobby guy. If the lobby guy is a jerker, you can't play like that. Because this guy needs to be able to like command from his position. Like spam and like molly and basically make these guys uncomfortable. So they're not focusing main. So if you have a like an outside fake, for example, like you have an A rush and you fake it and you do the mullet smoke outside, you can do the backstab just as a solo play for you, just to open the round. Like you do the A fake and you do this bullshit.
Right.
It's a good way to fish for kills. Let me think. What else are you missing? Yeah, I think secret is a bit overrated. The only thing I haven't seen you do is like pressure secret probably. You have to be
Yeah.
a bit...
Not.
Yes.
Not in this game. We played a lot of CS in this quali. Like we played Nuke because we were picking it in every series. So the games kind of blended together a little bit in that sense. Because I know like in some of these games, like I'm going secret a lot more than others, and some like I'm not even outside. Like I'm like lurking lobby as like the 5th guy when they go ramp and stuff like that. So if we looked at like every one of the T sides together, I think it averages out really well.
Okay.
But I feel like from game to game, I get tunnel visioned
So
a
you
little
know
bit.
how to
But
deal with under, yeah? Like every...
yeah.
protocol, whatever.
The jiggle and then the mollies and stuff. Yeah.
How do you cross this?
You just peek it. You just
You
pre-aim.
pick it?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, how do you cross it if you have a teammate?
You jump, head
Good
hit.
job, good job. So take space and do like this to kill this guy. That's
Hey
what it's
man,
for.
listen, I might be from NA, but I promise you
Okay,
I'm
okay,
smart.
okay. You clear this as well?
Nah.
So you jump, you clear this, and you go like this. You
I don't
know
ever
everything.
check right side.
You don't know
You can check
everything.
right. You check right side from the left though.
You can definitely do
Yeah,
like
that-
this,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
like do the whole jump.
Yeah,
thing.
that's-
But
that's
if you
what I
have a
would do.
Mac 10 and you want to book it, it's also possible to do like this. It looks very strange because you're hiding your head for this guy.
Yeah.
Like here. It's to deal with this guy if he wants to play like these angles or whatever, to just pull his crosshair away. That's
Yep.
what it's for. So you bump your head, and here, yeah, there's a bunch of things you can do. I don't think you have a good protocols, but for you in Mythic, I would prioritize like packing first and then actually getting protocols. So I think first being 3 or 4 in the right place, I think that's the play.
Yeah. I
Like
really like
boosts and
these
shit.
fights.
Yeah,
On T side, I know how to like handle this.
I think they're
We
great
kind of
for
run
you.
at them. We run at them too hard, but like I don't even like to molly. I like to boost for first, and then I like to like quadruple peek the single guy.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's
That's
very
what
good.
that's like my
I
preference
think
if I had to pick
this
a
is like
way.
a very bad fight. It's like full aim lab
It's
fight.
that's
Of,
why I just want everyone to peek it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if you're playing here as a rotation and you're just like, I have lower from here, you're trolling. You're saying something you don't have. Because like it's a second before between you having lower and you not having lower if they're this.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And when I play against like teams, if I see someone there, especially if I'm by myself, I just run it double and I open the door and then it's over. They have to pull or rotate down and then we end A. Like it's over.
Yeah.
Like you can't do
That's
anything.
my point. Like for you, if you're solo, most likely what you want to do is clear these, whatever, like do whatever best duel you can for this, and then you come up to here and then you molly something. Like you molly the thing before, or you try to molly like this part. and
Yeah,
then
I
get
probably wouldn't do that. Molly right
maybe
side
get
for
like the
sure.
fight
Maybe
here with
flash
this
left.
guy. Yeah, probably like do some pressure, and then you can fake the pressure basically.
Yeah.
Contacting is fine, but if you like the fight, it's good. You're just not gonna
I
win a
really
lot.
like the fight slower. Yeah.
Okay. This is for City, but I show you this. This is insane angle.
Yeah, I like
play.
this one. I tried to
You
play
know
it
it?
on
Okay.
I tried to play it at the secret stairs. I don't know if you noticed. When I was pushing that one round after I gamble rotated lower early,
Okay.
I went to the secret stairs, like the ones when you go out to peek outside, and you crouch at the bottom of the stairs there. Yeah,
Here?
not this one, the next one. Yeah, right here. I tried to play it here. It's really strong here as well.
Okay.
On the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was strong here. I think I am played like this. Because this guy here, when he gets here, wants to look here.
Yeah.
Like it's no way that this guy is coming here like this, like
Yep.
to do, like to not show himself to vent, to go like this for you, and then
Yeah.
go like this. So what's gonna happen is that two guys are gonna scale, and one guy is gonna look like this, and another guy is gonna look like this. So you kill first guy that shows, and then you have like a good fight on the second guy.
Yeah.
If he's spaced properly. If he's not spaced properly, you have like full time to fall. Someone's measuring one second. Good. T side, I think you did that very well. I haven't seen you in lobby positions a lot. I haven't seen you jerk off a lot outside, like here for no reason. There was these 2 rounds, but that's like a team problem. My advice for you, as a person in Team Mythic, I think you want to be the change that you need. I think you want to join more pack, even if it probably decreases in like a vacuum, it decreases your win percentage if you're not doing the plays that are good or whatever. I still think it increases the current win percentage, the thing that you currently have, if you're sacrificing yourself to join the pack more. Because the change has to start from you, you know, like everybody hears this. Like if you want something, like you need to show that you are willing to compromise as well, and not just like point the finger. And I'm not saying you do that, because I don't think I've ever heard or like felt you insinuate that to your teammates. But not doing it is almost just as bad. Like always taking the timing or whatever and never like just saying like it's your fault. It's almost the same, if that makes sense. So how I would play Nuke from your POV is like cut down the amount of like this you do when you know you don't have a plan, and you will know you don't have a plan next.
Right. Okay. So that way I could just be with them. It's easier to keep them together if I'm with them. Is what you're saying.
I think it's easier, and especially because you probably are very like content with how you play, or like sure of yourself how you play. The opponent is also gonna feel that. Like the opponent is also gonna like feel your pressure. He's not gonna be like, oh, what's this pussy? He's like always with them. He's not outside or whatever. Like if he knows you're gonna make this play. So if you do it like 2 times per half instead of 4, I think that's enough. Like this, or 1 in like 5. Like 1 in 5 you're going for this, 1 in 5 you're passive, 3 or 5 you're pack. Basically, that's how I would see it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you go outside, basically. Yeah, that's the change on T side. City, the most important. The sequence when facing diag smokes.
I actually think I
Easy
know it.
chat.
Based on everything you said now, I think it goes a little something like you
Oh,
wait a
150
few.
people. What the fuck? Who hosted me? Hello, guys. Oh, right by Werty. Thank you, Werty. I didn't see it. I thought Jaxi hosted also. Sorry, Austin. You can go.
No, it's okay.
Why is Austin
I'm a,
not speaking Romanian? People are asking.
bro, I don't know Romanian, man.
Tell them, man. Tell them one word.
Uh, I don't remember.
You don't.
I
You don't
actually,
remember the swear words?
no, I don't.
Oh my god. You can say.
Okay. No, I don't know. Outside sequence would be like you wait a few seconds, maybe you spam early, and then you nade at like probably anywhere from like 7 to
Yes. You know.
12 seconds in, and then you molly top secret so they can't be down. Like basically make it
Okay.
impossible.
I would even do like this. So, this is the sequence I know. If you have it slightly different, you're there. So first, you start off. If you don't have a molly there, usually you should have something to throw there from your teammate that's going
Yeah.
heaven, because he's going A. What can he do with a nade? Nothing. So he's dropping you your nade or your molly like instantly. So you should always have at minimum 3 damage things to deal with outside too. You yourself.
Right.
So I'm gonna operate on that presumption, yeah? I'm gonna
Yes.
have diag smokes. I start with threatening outside in some way. So I'm gonna do a
glaive
glaive
smoke.
smoke. I'm gonna do a flash. I'm gonna do a nade. I'm gonna do a molly back there, basically. Something.
Yeah.
Just to not give like feeling that, oh yeah, I can sprint. If I wanted to sprint, I'm just gonna keep contacting or sprinting. So you eliminate the first 3 seconds of the smoke, I wanna say. Let's keep like that so it makes sense later. So first 3 seconds by default, because they can't be that fast without being audible. We're good so far?
Yep.
Then you're gonna use a nuke. Trick is on the first nuke, and this is how Xantares gets a lot of kills, he's not showing. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm not sure if
Yeah, you peek into it.
Exactly. You're peeking
Yeah.
because you're wanting that guy to say, oh, he blew the smoke, I'm gonna go look for him. And then you're peeking into him.
And
You're
then
giving yourself the
exactly.
peek.
Yeah,
as
no,
well.
that makes sense.
Yeah. So you're gonna do that, and after that you have options. You're gonna cover. Let's see how much time it takes. So we take, how long is the smoke? Like 16 seconds properly.
So about 20 now.
20. Okay. Let's say 18, because like after a while you can see something. 18 is
Yeah.
fine. -3 is 15. With this it's 1, 2, 3. 3 good seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you wanna do to like dilute, to like how you say, not dilute, but like fill up the gaps basically between smokes and nades, is spam. Incorporate spam in this. So you're gonna do your shit in the beginning, spam a bit, nade, do your peak, empty your mag, then go for next play.
Yeah.
In this situation, if you did empty full your mag, the problem is that they can cross in that timing. That's the 5% that Elijah is saying, the 10% that they can catch that timing if you're very obvious reloading or whatever. So you should not be like full machine gun. You should be like,
yes, or have
still
someone
obvious.
like here with
exactly.
me.
The idea with having someone is they start with you and they plug your gap there. Once you're out, once you're like shown your hand, they do something for you. So they're gonna flash, like maybe even fake for you to like if you were here, or they're gonna do a second nade, or they're gonna do something else. And after that, when the sequence is done, you're gonna move here, most likely. You can also do this if you're facing diag, because obviously, like, actually, I'm trolling you. No, sorry. This is only against these smokes. You're gonna molly
Yes,
here.
you throw this. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you're gonna molly that, and that covers like 6 extra seconds. So in total, you're gonna have 6 plus 3 plus 3. If you're by yourself only, covered only by yourself.
Yeah.
So you have how much? It's 12 seconds of the 18 of the smoke. You can cover only by yourself by being fully safe. You can patch the other with spam, whatever. Overall,
so it's like
with spam, like let's say you can spam, I don't know how long it takes to empty an M4 mag. We can test that, but like 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. So with that total should be like 15, 14.
So there's like 3 seconds that they could be down without me knowing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's your 85%.
Yeah.
You like it, yeah?
I like.
So you need to think of this concept constantly. You have to have a plan for the beginning. You're hearing the call, hey bro, I'm gonna start the up ramp or something like this. You know you don't have anybody here, so you need to jerk off by yourself and be like super responsible. And after a while, when this happens and you know there's a super low likelihood or whatever, if you know you fucked up or something happened, because you will fuck up. It will be rounds that like even if you maybe even know that this guy made it past you, like you have a strong feeling. You just call based on that. You say, I think it's heavy. I think it's more than one.
Yeah, and
Down.
honestly, by playing safer, I can 100% call rotates without
Yeah.
being like so committed.
And
by playing farther back, I'm closer to rotate. It's just overall way better.
And if you're something fucked up or whatever, don't be afraid to just give this space and plug the whatever gap you think is the
Exactly. Yeah.
I think this
see
is if you remember the change thing I said, be the change. I found this is the most effective for me and Goose. What worked is Goose is the change, is the rotation she wants a lot of time. Even if it could be quicker, if you tell someone to do something, they might do something on their end that fucks up the round. Like they might open something up. So as an outside guy, you know the whole map, you know what's happening on everybody. You can probably be in time for most things, unless it's a rush, and that's obvious. Like you know how to play against a rush. Like you just go down and pray. You catch them, you play the retake. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. You plug in the gap. If you don't know what's happened, like you're good after this, you see what's up. And in the next 5 seconds that there's not a smoke here, I need a decision from you. Like what are you gonna do next? And how are you playing with the team? Like, do I wanna be here like a fucking bull and like bully them basically like you're not gonna go outside, you're not, I'm gonna take the duel? Or you made the decision to be strong for something. And that's better. Like I told you, you need to do it as mythic in 45s, like any non 5v5 I have util that I have advantage situation, you need to have a decision. What are you strong for, A or B? You get into the situation when you've had outside, but you don't know if you can hold it. Like you don't have anybody here. Maybe you have, like you started here and you can be here. In this case, like you don't really have outside, but like you're committed. So you can't really make a move. Like you're just stuck here forever. Your teammates have to do something. So after those smokes are done, after 5 seconds stops, nothing is refreshed. Chances are there is not going to be an outside round. Most likely. So you need to plan ahead. What are you going to be strong for, A or B?
Right.
That's the hard part. The hard part is getting like reps with what works and what doesn't. Also for your team on outside, on lower, whatever. What is their team good at? I think individually your team is good enough to play like the bully approach, to like sit here forever and fight or whatever. But the only problem is like reacting to it. Like once one of you dies, this is where your team struggles. Like a normal team will just like have a guy here that's like punishing or like, you know, blocking one or like sitting, and then the rest are playing like a fucking strong ass setup here. And if something else happens, they're just pushing for the info. So if they put a second set outside, they're crunching lobby. If they don't do anything outside, they're full ready forever and they're holding that info forever. And maybe there's one guy searching up secret already that dropped or something like this. If you gave him the info, and then he can take outside and you can plug the gap. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So decision is pretty simple. On anti-ecos, I would like you to play low, as my French IGL would like to say, so not past this line. I know you see Donk doing this. You can do this.
Yeah, but Donk is Donk.
In the second round, I don't mind because it's Glocks or whatever. If it's like 5-5 and they have Tech 9s and you're playing like this, or you're playing like this, in NA you're gonna die. I've been there, I've tried that. It's not good result percentage-wise.
Right.
So I would like you to be here and to punish in this area, like even Heaven, to be like a bit more responsible. Especially if you have Coop in your team that starts maining it up, that's insane. So you need to be super punishing. You need to be more passive to overcompensate for your aggressive team. Another thing you can do as a gamble, as a right for outside, to start strong ramp. The number one thing NA does on forces, after my calculations, is rush ramp or pop ramp. So if
so it's okay as like an outside player to just have Cooper start outside and I just start ramp for fun.
That's why I like.
It's like the same. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like the same idea as me starting secret. I'm not secret. I'm just ramp. Okay, I see. It's hard for me to like. Well, it's not hard. I just have to like walk myself through it. You know, if that makes sense. Like I'm just like saying how it makes sense.
Sorry, say that again. I was reading WhatsApp.
No, it's okay. I'm saying I just have to like think about it in like that way. It's like, okay, so this is the same as me starting secret. It's just I'm not secret,
Yeah.
but we have it because
Yeah, it's the
Coop
same
is
purpose. It's the same purpose.
yes.
So the thing is,
And
in the
and then it
Antico, you don't need to be as worried about outside. So you treat it with a bit more like you're gambling that they're not gonna like cross.
yeah, but it's not really a gamble because they just probably won't.
No, you're just gonna start in the worst position if they just book it here, which is bad for them. Like if they book it here, whatever, you have time to rotate. They're obvious. Nothing happens there. You can be down here fast. You can block them. You can kill them very easily here. So it's not a good call ever to go like fast rush outside ST. Like you're gonna get wrecked by nades, and you're free to
Right.
react with nades. Like here, you're free to react with stuff. Like if stuff happens and like you see the nade, hey bro, like they're doing the classic or the standard smoke or whatever, like, nuke it and go and like fight them on the way.
Yeah.
Like played around the head. But like if nothing happens, there's no point for you to be like here, here, here. Like it doesn't give you anything. And especially here. Here's a big trap. Because you can help A, but it's tough. Like if they come outside at you, you have a bad fight. Like
Right.
if they come at you with the diag or with like normal smoke. So you wanna like have fair fights or unfair fights for them. You give them unfair fights. You play long range. You play those that are strong for you. And yeah, for you yourself in your team, you be a bit more passive because everybody is full aggressive. I think if you start with truck, like let's say it's 4-2, you just reset them, and you're 4 on CT. Like it's very likely they're gonna do some poke.
Probably start with
they're gonna
yeah.
put
Okay.
some smokes
I see what
outside.
you're thinking now.
They're gonna be like whatever, so you can start like in a way that's anti-pop, like in a setup, so you can allow truck some freedom to not just be an NPC and like fight to death or just go down.
Right. Okay. No, I actually yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's a lot of macros, so not a lot of tricks. But I guess
I don't need tricks.
You are the trick guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I should teach you tricks. Let me think. I taught you the mullet trick to be here. It's OP. There's no one ways anymore. I used to like those, but
Yeah, well, I was the one-way guy. You probably got them from me.
maybe you weren't here for that long.
No, true.
I think you started streaming only slightly after I became pro, like hired, or around that, like 4 years ago, right?
Yeah, it's getting up there. Probably like 3.5 now.
I teach you this, how to play around glaive smoke. I think everybody saw it once, but if you want a duel and you're from NA, you come here. It's
Yeah,
very nice.
this is unhinged.
It's very unhinged in NA. So how you get here, it's you get from here,
Yeah.
like this. There's no way to jump from the box, from that.
Yep.
Just so people know.
I like this spot, but only like I have played it before, but I use it to hold secret. That's mostly
Yeah.
like when my team
It's-
is doing stuff.
It's a multifunctional thing that's unexpected, and you have fights. If you like to fight outside on T, you come here. But you have to drop down eventually. Like you can't just exist forever here. Like your team is secret and you're here. Like it's not a cut rotation spot. You just get fights. If you like fights, it's better than just coming here and like going like monkey here on the box. Or like on red. What other shit can I show you? On city. Do you like to play a lot in this area?
It's been something that I've been trying to do a lot more.
Okay.
I don't.
saw
I
you
need
like
to get
this
better at
angle
it.
here.
Yeah, I've been playing this, but I've been getting owned playing here.
I think it's committed. Anything like that's committed in CS2 is GG.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of rifles play like here. Like that, basically. And like hide.
Yeah, I play this spot sometimes, but again, it's just like I don't know. It's all situational. Where I actually never play. I never play like here actually. So that's
Heaven?
like I play heaven. No. I don't play like AC.
I don't think it's that great. I'm not sure.
I don't either, but I
Like,
could add this for
you
like
don't
anti-ecos.
see- You don't see shit. That's my problem. Like here, you say
Yeah,
you
you
have
can't stop.
outside. You
But
don't
it's
have
the same as
shit.
heaven. I'm just a slower rotate.
Yeah, on heaven the difference is that you're safer and you're slower, as you said. Here, like if he does this, you don't see him.
It could be good actually. I just came up with this. What if I had like me and Cooper both started like back heaven, where he's like towards A and I'm AC, and they can't cross because there's two people holding, and then we're also like Coop is gonna be close heaven. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe just get Coop to start better for Azanov. Like it's better for
Yeah.
his KD, not only for you.
Yeah. True.
More KD, more good in NA.
Maybe Coop would have a session with you.
Demo review Cooper. He's full
Yeah.
viewers also. I saw him as like 2K viewers.
Yeah.
Maybe I bring him. I ask him.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd be down, but he would not do 3 hours with you. He would
Yeah, for
do
sure. We also
45 minutes max.
we also like super stretch it because I talked about your team. Like 60-70% of what I talked is
Well, that's
your
okay.
team.
Well, like, truth be told, with Mythic, like, I'm the only person other than Flom that you could talk to improve the team. Like, we can improve them as individuals, but if you want to improve the team, you have to talk to us because we're the ones that are, like, you know, responsible for
I
that.
think it was good. It was probably the most productive nuke demo I've done because I've done with Ersin, the last one, which is like an up-and-comer pro in Romania.
Mm-hmm.
And he definitely knows a lot of the things. Or no, he like has feeling for a lot of things, but he never like verbalized them. But like you are able to explain what you're doing and like you have a thought process behind everything. Like with them, it's just feeling. Like
Yeah.
Ersin had the fucking thing, the Elige series nailed, but only by feeling, only by like
Yeah, he can't explain
feeling
it.
the game. Yeah, like he never could tell like if there's a gap or whatever, like the likelihoods or like he never could call for his teammates to why. It's just a feeling thing for him.
Yeah. Well, I'm a professional yapper, so.
Yeah, I guess you have advantage there, but on shooting, it's a problem. I think you shoot pretty well. Like I
Yeah,
think
I don't know. I've
you're
been
top 3 in Mythic mechanics wise.
Yeah, that's saying something. We got crazy mechanical players on our team. Truck lover.
Can I surprise you with the trick? I really want to surprise you with the trick, but
I don't think you're gonna get me, man.
tricks. There's not many outside Nuke anymore. You can't do shit, but it's just like plays for yourself. I guess a thing that's valuable for you, you can start here with the smoke a lot, and I think it's very, very strong. I saw you took this fight once, so probably it's something good, but like, you start with the smoke because they're gonna molly, obviously.
Wait, okay, hold
you
on.
have-
So you mean this is my smoke?
Yes.
So it's like to extinguish the molly, but
Exactly.
also to peek silo
They're
and
gonna
then
molly you
peek
here,
around.
whatever, you're gonna do this. The thing I want to show you for, this for, is that you think I'm gonna show you to pick this, like this. No, you actually
No.
have a sick fight on this guy here without him seeing you. So you know that a lot of people start like this, and then they
Yeah.
crouch and they come all the way here.
Yeah. You have an off angle on him?
You actually have a perfect off angle on this guy here that never looks in your spot. Because he's not looking for like this smoke or whatever. He's looking here. He's like coming and he's looking to get this guy, which is why he starts here to kill this guy here. So I did this in one of the games with my team, and we got a free frag from this. Because
Yeah.
this
Because he came
is
around on the
actually a
left.
sick off angle for this, basically. And you're
Yeah.
not visible at all to this guy. Maybe it's a trick. It's a half trick.
It's like a stretch. It's actually borderline anti, I feel like.
It's
It's
anti,
it's not really yeah, it's not really a thing that I would use in a game, but as anti it's nice.
Let me see chat also. I think that's it, chat. So if you have questions for Austin, is my chat frozen? What's the last message for you?
Ryan is better than Cooper.
Yeah, my chat is full frozen. I'm sorry, guys. I'm full GG. Ryan is better than Cooper. No, the Easter egg has not been spotted, and it showed once. I will show it again. I hope someone finds it eventually. Chat, if you have questions for Austin, that's it. Or if you have a question, Austin, what we talked so far, or general, something about not related to the game. Usually I give mental advice too, if you need.
I mean, mental advice, it's all dependent on the day. And like right now, I think I'm good. I can't think of anything. My biggest thing is like mental in game. Like I try to do too much way too often. Like in a game where it's like this, I'm getting a lot of really important frags. I'm winning some rounds for us. I try to like keep that momentum, which is fine. But when it stops working, I still like I overcompensate. Does that make sense? So it's like I will try to win the round, by myself
Yeah.
to a fault. Like I will be
think
running
that's
it down
also
basically.
the mindset that all 5 of your teammates have. All of them.
Yeah, but
Whether
for
they
me,
realize
like
it or not.
a really good example of this, and maybe we could do this again, is there's a game on Train in advanced playoffs that I got carried by my team, but I'm just like first dead every round, and I'm like actually like getting so upset at myself because I'm like I need to stop trying. I'm not that like I'm calling it main
I'm not
character
him.
syndrome. Like I feel like I have to be the one that makes the difference, but I don't. Like it's okay to like play passive and like
Truth
yeah.
is, you might have to. Like, if you want, like, in probably how it comes down to, like, percentage wise, is you might have to be. But also, like, you have to take care of yourself as a person. You have to, like, know when you can force or not. Like, if you don't have the day, you don't feel it. Like, you're making
Yeah.
mistakes you don't usually. You have to know you have a second speed to be able to
Yeah.
salvage games that you're not that great in, or salvage
Yeah.
games that perhaps you have pull outside and you don't know where to call next.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I said, that just depends on the day, but that's like probably my worst thing as a player is like sometimes like I'm normally really good at like communicating and like I have like a really good presence felt in the team, but some days whenever I'm like getting that and I'm getting frustrated, I just go completely missing. Like from the comms, from the server, like I might as well not even be in the game. But very few and far between. That's like the only thing though.
I've
Like
seen
if we
you're
could
quite
just
positive normally. I think
what?
I've seen you're quite positive normally. Like I don't
Yes.
spot it in the cons
I
of your
don't
team. It's just like for me it's half the
yeah.
job. Like
Yeah, no,
if
I
I
would
can't
never
tell
I
as a
never tilt
teammate,
it.
for me it's almost enough. Like if you yourself are able to break yourself out of this eventually, for me it's fine as a coach, as your
Yeah.
coach.
You'll never know when I'm having like that as a teammate, but if you watch my stream, it's very obvious that those days, like I'm very frustrated. Like I have a couple of like ticks as a player. I don't know if you've noticed. I think every player has ticks. Like Shiro will clear his console all the time for some reason. Like yes, I have ticks that I do when I'm tilted. Like
Yeah, I'm showing
yeah,
on screen. I was showing my cam to the chat, but yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The mouse shake, yeah, that one's not really. That one's more intentional, if anything. I like tap my head, like I tap my forehead whenever I'm getting tilted, and that. No, I know it's like super silly.
I know from clips that I see you when you're mind blown.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever I'm like having a really like tough mental day.
Forget about it. Don't be hard on
That's
yourself for those. Everybody has those. It's
no, I know, but
involuntary.
that's you can tell those are the days. I don't do that normally, but those are the days where it's like, uh-oh.
I think you're fine about that. For what you said, like, be the change more, and help in that way. Like, be the stable piece of Mythic. You don't have to be the high variance. Like, I win you the game. Or you
Right.
can be, but like when you're not winning the game, you have to be stable.
Right.
I mean, it's tough. Like in your environment, it's really tough for me to give you like proper pro advice because there's the limit where like people
Yeah.
accept to be pro in your team. Like I
The
can
problem
see that. You're not
is-
pracking that well. Like if people don't know, Team Mythic is pracking 2 scrims a night.
If that.
That's crazy. If 1 scrim, it's actually insane.
No, sometimes no scrims.
Yeah. And for them, their theory, no flame to flame, because like I think he's a pretty decent mind for the game. Like he's able to verbalize a lot of things, even though a lot are wrong. But he's smarter than the average PU guy that's flaming him. But their theories, how they look, I only watched one, so maybe Weston can also say if it's wrong. It's flom yap, and
Yeah,
they
that's-
listen.
Yeah, that is how it goes.
There's no demo element. There's no I saw this game, like let's try it, let's dry run it. There's no
Sometimes we dry run.
interaction in like a
Very
meaningful
rarely.
way that, let's say, truck brings around and like he walks us through it. Their theories are, let's do this more, truck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yep.
And then like there's no accountability for that. Like truck, at the end of the day, Flom isn't coming to him and say like, you did this 5 times, like I wanted it 3, or you didn't do this enough, like we talked about. And like it's impossible for them to improve, in my opinion, as a team. Not like it's slow or whatever, it's impossible because it's impossible to track. I can't tell you if you improved or not. The only way you can track is by results. So this is your biggest problem, Austin. We try to figure a way in which we can track your improvement, even if it's like the easiest and lowest effort way. Like
Okay.
the simplest goals possible that I can look and see, like this game, hey, like this guy said this is their B guy 5 times, or like this kind of stuff that you weren't doing before, and like super easy and quantifiable ways to improve. I think I'm boring my stream. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I guess it was a good Nuke demo. Want to ask anything else? Chat. We say goodbye to Austin.
That'll do for now.
Thank you for joining us, Austin. Hope you get some content from this.
I will.
And yeah, I guess I will also turn off the stream. We didn't spot the Easter egg, which I'm very disappointed at y'all. So if anybody is in chat and you're not all sleeping, because it is 1 a.m. here, this was the Easter egg. It showed up on screen twice. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see it, Austin. But
I see it.
It's this picture. Wait, I'm showing you. Right here. There's no way that it's been like 7 streams or whatever since someone didn't find an Easter egg. Usually they spot it so hard. Have a great night, Austin. I'm găsit Easter egg. Thank you, Lurk. now it's a really perfect time to have found the Easter egg. This is the Easter egg. I guess I
Yes.
didn't make it easy for you because you didn't know what to say, but I didn't see in chat anybody that said like I found the Easter egg until now. So yes, this is.
I don't think you're showing it.
I'm not showing on
on your
stream. Yeah, I'm showing.
No,
I'm
no.
showing. This is the Easter egg. It was a link that was on stream. I show it, and it leads to this, which is Austin in Iași in Romania and our child. We have a kid together. If people don't know, I will leave it at that, and I think I end stream.
Okay.
So see you guys. Thank you for being here. And I'm not sure when next. I have a Nexus guy up next, but probably they have prac. So we'll see next week for sure. See you next week, guys. Thank you for the raid again, Worthy, if you're still here.